T-Bone you're about to listen to is incredibly stupid. Listener discretion is advised.
Low of -4 tonight.
Who's my wife here? Negative.
What did I say?
Negative.
-4.
You extra
Negative?
Yeah, negative. Negative.
-4.
She got this friend named Megan.
Megan's
coming over. I got to measure Megan. See if she's in the negative.
Featuring Panama Ted.
I'm a dork and stupid.
Timmy Hall.
I love a good, thin meat.
And a crap ton of random sounds from the internet.
His lower body is ridiculously thick.
You're a little stupid.
Not on my watch.
My butt's sore. Holler.
I like that laugh.
Welcome to Man and Bone.
Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. Hello, Bone.
Hello, man.
We got a girthy show today. It's jam-packed. Most of it's going to be pizza. I'm not going to lie to you.
Hell yeah.
It's also Fat Tuesday, or as we like to call it, Tuesday.
Hey, but to those of you who are, of the Catholic faith, you celebrate all of that?
Well, Fat Tuesday's Mardi Gras. That's nothing to do with Catholicism.
Why not?
Well,
Tomorrow's
Ash Wednesday.
Right, but
Yes.
why are you doing Fat Tuesday? Because you're doing, is that not?
I guess fair enough.
I don't know.
Isn't Fat Tuesday just Mardi Gras related?
I thought all of it. Never mind. You know what? Whoever celebrates it, happy Fat Tuesday.
Teddy's got something to say.
I'm going to back all the way out of that.
Yeah, Ash Wednesday. I mean, that's where everybody shows up. They wear the costumes, have the parade. That's
You show your boobs, you get beads.
That's completely different, I think.
I will say this, though. We are going to bring people together through food.
Yes.
We're gonna unite people with different religious backgrounds.
We are. Oh,
through food.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I know now what you're talking about.
And it's all through the magical food of pizza. And that's why we're doing this. 64 pizza places fighting to be crowned champion of Central Ohio. Now, I know I have a lot of you listening for the first time. Welcome. We're very offensive. Don't blame us if your kids are in the car. But one thing we like to do is discuss food and pizza. Mm-hmm. We have online voting on social media for all these pizza places. Some people think that's the only thing that's going to get you through. No. That is a tool that we use. Ultimately, though, me and Bone, the experts, because we've eaten an ungodly amount of pizza. We don't recommend.
No, we're doing this so you don't have to.
Well,
I mean, if you want to eat as much pizza as you can, by all means, do it.
But we are the final judgment as to who advances and who doesn't. We got some good matchups today. I'm excited to talk about them. That is coming up in the 4 o'clock hour. Inside the NFL, all the news and notes you need at 3:46. Rapid fire at 4:30. Game show at 5:30. What's the game, Boner?
This week, the game is get to know your college hoops mascots. We got March Madness coming up. It's already starting, essentially. We're in the middle of March, so we're going to talk about some college basketball team mascots.
Buckeyes wrapping up the home portion of the season with a 9 o'clock tip against Nebraska tonight. Of course, you can catch it right here on the Fan. Coverage starts at 8, but if you'd like the visual representation of the game, that is only on the Peacock. This is how we've come to the end of the home regular season. Nebraska, 9 o'clock, Peacock.
On a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's we got the short straw on this deal as far as the Buckeyes go. I mean, that's usually it feels like your home finale gets to typically be a Saturday or Sunday game.
Well, it is for Indiana. We're going to go there.
I know, but it'd be nice if they could have given us like a home game this weekend and then have, maybe a game in the midweek and then go on the road to somewhere. You should get one last home game, I think, on the weekend to close it out, hopefully with a big crowd. It's going to be a tough night to get people out there. I understand that. It's a school night, a work night.
9 o'clock's just
9 o'clock
a
is
ridiculous
bad.
tip time. Just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I wish sometimes that for all the bravado that we have with the football program, where it's like, we're not going to play on Friday nights. Blah!
Right.
I wish we'd look at Peacock. And look, I understand these entities pay us lots of money, but we're also the most powerful entity in the conference. Sorry if that hurts your feelings. I'm looking at them and saying, no way am I going to end my home schedule 9 o'clock tip on Peacock only against Nebraska. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. This is where I'd like to see Ross Bjork, and I know it's not just him, right? Gene Smith kind of laid this track before him, but I would like the person who is in charge of Ohio State athletics to occasionally raise their hand and just say, that's cool for all the other schools, not for us. But like one thing you could do when it comes to Ohio State basketball is just say flat out, we're not doing 9 p.m. tip-offs if we are the home team. We're not, like, if you put us in Oregon, sure. You put us, if we got to go to play at Northwestern and that's, an 8 o'clock tip for them, it's 9 o'clock for us, fine. But if we're anything other than that, what are we talking about? Like, we shouldn't, Ohio State should not have to have an Eastern time zone 9 o'clock tip. To me, a lot of people got bent out of shape about all the noon kickoffs. This is far more egregious than any of that. Like, I'm sorry. I know you like your night games. That's fine. I don't understand why Ohio State basketball gets put at 9 p.m. all because Peacock said so. Too bad.
So how important is this game? Short answer, very. I was looking at the Joe Lunardi bracketology. He has Ohio State, as of now, one of the last 4 teams in. Also on that list of last 4 teams in is Nebraska, the team that you're playing tonight. So they're going to come out with their hair on fire, just like we should come out with our hair on fire. Also, one of their bubble teams, one of his bubble teams, is Indiana, who you will play to finish up the season on Saturday. You and I have both said, I think the magic number is 3. You need 3 more victories to get yourself a spot in the tournament. That can be a combination of, you split these last 2 games, win 2 in the Big Ten tournament. I don't care how you get the 3, but I think you need 3 more victories to be in.
Yeah.
And I don't know what in could mean playing Dayton.
Well,
I don't know.
Right. But let's just look. Those 3 teams you mentioned, Ohio State, Indiana, and Nebraska, are also Indiana's the 9 seed right now in the Big Ten tourney, or just in the Big Ten rankings, if you want to put it that way. They're 9th in the standings. Ohio State's 10th. Nebraska's 11th. And if you look at their resumes, right, Indiana has 18 wins to Ohio State's 16. Nebraska has 17 wins to Ohio State's 16. So in my mind, if you want to separate yourself from those 2 teams or say, hey, if any of these 3 teams are getting in, it's clearly us, you literally have it right in front of you.
Yes.
You beat both. Again, not easy. But if you beat both those teams, you now have an 18-win season. Your Big Ten record is at 500 at least, which is in this conference, as tough as this conference has been, that gets you back to that. I'll take that if you can do it. So that to me is where this Ohio State basketball team has a big opportunity starting tonight, and then obviously going on the road to Indiana. And that's another, if you win that one on the road, that's quad 1. That's all the other things you need, right? That's a very good win.
So we actually have some staggered sports tonight. I don't like the 9 o'clock home tip, but at least we have this. Jackets play 7 o'clock in Tampa as they kick off a very big road trip. As high as we are about how the last couple games went with the home and home and the outdoor game, that's all very good. But now they go on a huge road trip that could determine their ultimate fate. It starts tonight in Tampa. And I think their backup goaltender's going. I think Vasilevsky's out tonight because they played last night in Florida. That is 7 o'clock tonight. Then we have Buckeye basketball at 9. Then we have Crew out in L.A. This is Champions Cup at 10:30.
First of 2 games in that series. It's a home and home.
Right. So at least you'll have stuff to do every single time window after dinner.
Pretty much that's the case. So, it's going to be a fun night to watch sports. The other thing with that Jackets, you mentioned how this is just a brutal stretch for them. Here's their next 4 games, all on the road. At Tampa, Florida Panthers on Thursday. Sunday in the Garden against the Rangers.
Rangers are right there with you, trying to get in the playoff position.
As are the New Jersey Devils. They're like just ahead of you, right? But then you play the Devils next Tuesday, a week from today. So that's 4 games in a row with teams that are either in the playoffs or fighting with you for the playoff spot. So
and by the way, trade deadline, Friday.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying, factor that in, too.
By the way, it's not like the rest of the month gets easier because then after you get back home, you've got Knights, Rangers again, Devils again, Panthers again. Like, this is a month that will make or break their playoff hopes.
It's almost like if you're going to be a playoff team, you have to earn it.
Oh, I know, but it's too bad this wasn't one of those months where we could look at it and say, hey, in March, it looks like they got a bunch of crappy teams coming in for, like a 6-game homestand with 4 out of the 6 being under 500 or something like that. No, you've got some really tough teams coming here.
All right, we'll talk about some hillbilly football coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Watch out for some slowdown due to an accident that's on East Broad Street at Taylor Station Road. And we also have a crash that's on southbound 315's off-ramp to eastbound 670 that's causing delay. This report is sponsored by Jackson Hewitt. It matters who does your taxes. Jackson Hewitt makes taxes feel like a yacht rock song. Get your max tax refund guaranteed. And new customers get $100 to switch. Don't miss the boat. Book an appointment with the experts today. Limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Enjoy rates as low as 9.90% APR with a Visa Platinum credit card from BMI FCU. The perfect low-rate card for your wallet. Apply today at bmifcu.org/visa.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for thousands of appetizing ingredients that inspire countless mouth-watering meals with savings beyond low prices. Like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. So you can get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
We've lowered prices. You can save 15% or more on hundreds of items like Thomas Mini Bagels, Campbell's SpaghettiOs, and more. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Hey there, friends. Bo Bishop here. As football winds down, college basketball is gearing up, and fans are ready to see which teams will prove they are ready to shine in March and who will be seen in San Antonio. You can get on all the action from tip-off to the final whistle at ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Right now, new ESPN Bet Sportsbook customers can bet $10 and get $100 back in bonus bets and unlock 30 days of ESPN Plus. Download the app. Sign up with the promo code Radio100 to get started today. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
1-800-GOT-JUNK is your friend with the truck.
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point.
All our people are in uniforms.
And our trucks are clean and shiny.
And big.
We leave spaces empty and clean.
For you.
1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
At NJAM Insurance, we like to think of ourselves as a symphony. We start with the foundation of doing the right thing. Then we layer in dedicated reps, whose priority is you. Add in excellent discount programs. And last, but certainly not least, we put our policyholders first. And the reason we don't use jingles or mascots is because it's just not us. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. NJM. Insurance underwritten by NJM Insurance Company and its subsidiaries.
A Tim Hortons treat with Nutella is the perfect way to add a little joy to your day, whatever your day brings. Imagine reading your book with a smooth hazelnut mocha iced cap topped with Nutella, or tackling your to-do list with a delicious croissant filled with Nutella and whipped sweet cream. And when you're heading to the office, grab a hazelnut mocha iced coffee with cold foam, because there's nothing better than combining that irresistible Nutella taste with your favorite Tims. Treat yourself with the Nutella lineup, only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. Limited time at participating U.S. restaurants, naturally and artificially flavored.
If your kid knows when you get home because he can hear the garage door open, even though he's married and lives 4 houses down, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For 30 years, we've fixed crappy garage doors, straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Meet the new Monopoly Bonus Spectacular scratch-offs from the Ohio Lottery. Scratch off greenhouses to reveal winning numbers for a chance at over $113 million in total cash prizes. That's a spectacular amount of winnings. 5 games from $1 to 20. Multipliers from 5 to 100 times. Chance bonuses and top prizes up to $1 million. When you play the Monopoly Bonus Spectacular scratch-offs, what you find under a greenhouse could change everything. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Here's a quick listening guide. When something's on the fan, it's on the station you're listening to right now. If I say something's on ESPN Columbus, it's on 1460 AM and the Fan's HD2. When in doubt, stream it on the Fan app. Thank you and good night.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy houses as is, fast for cash. Call me today for an all-cash offer on any of your properties, and we can close within days at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Do you own a property that's outdated and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, I'll buy it. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614 614-470-2000. Would it be convenient for you if you could simply take what you wanted and leave the rest behind? Great, I'll buy it. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, rental portfolios. I even buy my tenant won't pay me the rent houses. Call TurboTrack Realty today for an all-cash offer and speak with one of our friendly staff members at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Imagine all the things you dream of under one roof. You're thinking of eBay. Fashion, collectibles, car parts, it's all there. Go find the thing that keeps you up at night. eBay, things people love.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We are looking at a mild day, and in fact, it'll feel like spring out there today with a high of 62. There is a few showers that are possible from time to time. Heavy rain tonight, up to a half-inch of rain possible, low of 50. And then tracking a few showers and storms tomorrow, high around 58. I'm meteorologist Dylan Robichaud with your 10 weather impact forecast on 97.1 The Fan.
ESPN Bet is the official sports book of Common Man and T-Bone. On your phone or in person at Hollywood Casino Columbus. The Fan.
Highly medicated, barely educated. This is Common Man and T-Bone.
Happy Tuesday. More pizza conversation coming up at 4 o'clock. Tell all your pizza friends to listen. You can vote. The voting is still active. Go to Man and Bone.
Yep.
971 on Twitter. We also have it on the Fan Facebook account, right?
Yes.
So you can go vote there. The votes are not the be-all, end-all. They are just a tool for us to use. Ultimately, we will be the final say. Because whoever wins this pizza tournament, it's going to be because we said so.
That's right. But
Just
I'm
remember
looking
that.
I'm looking at some of the votes. There are a ton of votes.
Oh, these places now are galvanizing. Right term? Galvanizing?
Galvanizing.
Yeah.
No, I mean their fans are coming together.
That's right.
To, become stronger. You're right.
I know that a very hotly contested matchup is JT's against Donato's. And that's a 116 matchup.
Well, but Donato's is the 16 seed.
That's right.
That's an underselling of Donato's as far as their reach, their power. And I'm quite sure vastly more people in our audience have had Donato's versus JT's. JT's has one location. It's a great...
Two locations.
Two locations. You're right. They opened up the new one here in, not just around the corner from where we are, in Grandview, right?
Yes.
Is that where they are? Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, Donato's has been, how many locations all throughout Central Ohio for 50-plus years. So it's going to be a tightly contested battle. JT's is an excellent pizza, though, so they're holding their own.
All right. That's 4 o'clock. Tell your friends. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Let's talk about some hillbilly football. Looks like Florida State and Clemson will settle their legal beefs with the ACC. They're scheduled to vote today. I don't know if that's happened yet because all the news from the South still gets here by Pony Express.
That's good. I'm glad. I don't think they ever used the Pony Express to go north-south.
I don't know, man.
But let's say they did. Sure.
They're slow down there.
This is a little... I want to say I'm sad. I am sad because I was hoping for... I'm not a fan of the ACC. I don't really care what they do. I want drama. I want chaos down there, and I want them to keep fighting, and eventually I would love to see some of those schools that are in the ACC jump out of there and maybe join the Big Ten, right? That's fine.
That's not to say that can't happen in the future.
It can, but this seems to be a little bit of calming down of the high tensions now. If we're dismissing lawsuits, that means concessions were made by the ACC to some of these schools like Clemson and Florida State, who wanted to get more of the pie. Now, presumably, they are getting more of the pie.
Yes, until their television deals expire, and then it's the Wild West again.
Yeah, but ACC is the one where their grant of rights, which is what their TV rights deal, they don't expire, I think, until 2035 or 2036, something like that, which is why they were doing this in the first place, because they were saying this is outrageous. You can't expect us to abide by a deal that we signed. It's like, yeah, they can, and they do expect you to do that. It just takes enough schools and players in the ACC, enough of the big-time movers to say, yeah, we all want to disband this. We don't like it. So far, it was just Clemson, Florida State, Miami, I believe, was in this. Who else? Maybe NC State, maybe North Carolina. Anyway, They're not enough of them to get the whole thing to just disband.
So it looks like, at least for now, they're going to stick.
Yeah.
I don't understand how, and again, I'm not a legal scholar. Breaking news. I am a pizza scholar.
Well, that's earned.
But I'm not a legal scholar. But I don't understand how the rules of engagement can change so drastically. And it looks like the Big Ten and the SEC, they're going to get together and they're going to redo what the playoffs look like now, right? Where each team's going to get 4 bids, 4 teams making it in. Each conference get 4 teams. And then the ACC and the Big 12 have to sort of fend for themselves with new rules put in place that they have to abide by if they want to be part of this system. I don't know how you can hold a group legally together when everything else around them has changed in a court of law.
Yeah, that's an interesting point, right?
You know, I would assume if, I don't know how you'd sue them in civil court. It's not obviously a criminal thing, but if you sat down and you talked to a judge and say, hey, judge, when we signed this deal with this grant of rights that lasted until 2034, there was a completely different playing field in college sports. Now we're expected to abide by this contract when everything else around us has changed. How is that fair?
Yeah, that's a very interesting point. And obviously, this is high-level college, negotiations with TV rights and all that. That is very different than, let's say, your mortgage or your employment contract, right? But in a sense, like if I went to my bank that I have my mortgage with and said, hey, when I bought a house in this school district, let's say, hypothetically, we were very high on the school district. We really liked it. But then, like, a few of our favorite teachers left, and they took one of the sports away that we loved.
A strip club opened up down the street from the school.
Right. So now I don't want to pay my mortgage. Like, they will at some point say, I understand that, but that's the risk you took by signing this contract. We can't guarantee that just because you wanted to enter into this deal that it's always going to work out the way you want.
I think it's safe to say that we don't know how anything works.
Right.
It seems strange to me. That's all.
No, I get, and your point is well taken.
If they switch, I have a contract here, you have a contract here, right? We signed it, we agreed to it, they pay us a certain amount of money. If they change the country tomorrow, they technically can say, well, you know what? You're doing a country show now. We're going to pay you.
I thought you said if they changed the country, and I was like, what? This became like Canada South?
No, they changed the format of the radio station to country. Yeah. You and I were getting paid the same. Hey, you signed on the dotted line. You got 2 more years of yeehaw radio.
Well, you know what? That would be way easier. I would just show up and be like, oh, yeah, hey, Billy Ray Cyrus is drunk or whatever. Hey, here you go. And then that's it. Sit there for 20 minutes, play the next song. Sure.
I was going to say, with this new agreement in the ACC, though, so these teams now, like Florida State, if they want to leave, they can leave next year. It'd cost them $165 million, but they can take their grant of like the TV rights with them now. So they have that ability to do that. But
so that's what they got carved out of this, right?
Yeah,
and essentially, they are not threatening to leave right away, and they're dropping their lawsuit,
and it'll drop $18 million each year down to $75 million eventually, but they're incentivized to stay because the top teams in the league will get paid more. Like if you make the playoffs, you get some of that extra playoff money. If your ratings are high for your games, you'll get paid more. And I saw somebody mention this, that the next Big Ten contract, when it comes up, do you think Ohio State, Michigan, maybe like USC or Penn State, whoever the big, the top rated teams, you think they're going to try to get that in there? Like, hey, if we make it, we should get a higher percentage. Our TV ratings are high. We should get a higher percentage of this.
Teddy, I was going to say, there's no way they're not getting a much more significant piece of the pie, or they'll threaten the same thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's the part of it then, because I was wondering what the carve-outs were. So if that's the carve-out, is essentially that these schools who wanted to leave, wasn't it Florida State that did the venture capitalist offering?
Yes. Yeah.
Or whatever you call that. Maybe it's not VC. It's one of those ways of funding where they basically said private equity. That's what I'm looking for. Where they essentially said, hey, we might take private equity money, meaning hundreds of millions of dollars from a group that then gets a percentage of our revenues going forward. Well, gee, if it's $185 million?
165.
Oh, 165. Guess who might have the cash to do that? One of these private equity firms that you're working with. That is exactly the type of deal that would allow them to move. Question is, would they want to take that on or just wait like 4 or 5 years and then go after it.
They probably want to wait and see because now they're going to get more money theoretically.
Yeah.
So they could probably wait this out a few years. The price comes down and then they could sort of, market themselves around to the other conferences at that time.
You could, but the fear is that you're sort of left out in the cold when it comes to reshaping how this playoff system looks now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, look at what SMU did. SMU just bought their way into the ACC.
Okay.
Right? I mean, what did they have? One guy pay like $200 million?
Oh, yeah. You're essentially, and they don't even get like the full. SMU doesn't even get
They
the
took
whole
no
thing.
TV money to start.
No, it was just, hey, we desperately want to be in here. Okay, we're not going to give you TV money. Deal. Here's $200 million.
No, but if you have you're right. You don't even need private equity. Just if you've got a couple motivated boosters.
You don't think Florida State and Clemson have a couple guys that can do that? Or gals?
Yeah, you're right. That's very possible. Either way, you're right. It's not over yet, but at least in the short term, it seems like they've settled it down for now.
You know what I hate about all of this?
What's that?
And look, I'm not saying that the previous system was the best thing in the world. I'm not sitting here with like Nick Saban say, oh, we got to protect the tuck it in my pants bowl or whatever we got to protect. I hate how now two dummies on the radio have to sit down and talk about private equity and legal contracts. Like, I hate it.
Dude, I hate it too. That how many times have we spent an NFL offseason talking about, oh, well, this guy, he's going to be tagged and this guy's going to go over. It's like, that's what sucks about sports right now. You talk about the NBA. How many times have we talked about a guy being on an expiring contract? Oh, they traded this guy for an expiring contract. I don't want to see my team trading for expiring money. I want to see my team trading for a guy who's going to come help us win a championship. But I know that's the business of sports that we're in now. It does kind of steal away all the fun.
All right, Greg Sankey, he is the commissioner of the SEC. He's talking about, hey, we may play 9 conference games. I'm excited about the possibility of that. But if that happens, then other things have to happen too. Listening to him talk is like listening to CNBC when they're talking about tariffs. We'll tell you what Sankey had to say coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should watch out for an accident that's on West Broad Street, west of Wilson Road, that's causing holdup. And things are slow on southbound 270 on the East Outer Belt between Livingston Avenue and I-70. This report is sponsored by Cordell & Cordell. Cordell & Cordell, Divorce and Family Law. Call 866-323-7529. That's 866-323-7529. Cordell & Cordell, a partner you can count on. CordellCordell.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Brought to you by Metal Supermarkets. Metal Supermarkets is your convenience store for metal. Visit Columbus at metalsupermarkets.com for all your metal needs.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, 2-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right. Find an agent at shelterinsurance.com to get started. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Everyone deserves a fast and reliable connection. One that helps better their everyday through the things they value most. Friends and family, education and career. A connection that opens pathways to opportunity and builds roads to a better future. At Spectrum, we're committed to delivering just that every single day. Because with the right connection, anything is possible. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Atlas Butler is built to keep you comfortable, and our plumbing services are no exception. You can rely on Atlas Butler for trusted, convenient plumbing and drain service. Our expert plumbers and drain specialists can take care of anything, from a broken water heater to a clogged drain. Call today, get it fixed today. That's our pledge to you.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Did you feel that? It's your radio getting fatter. Getting fatter.
Chubby time.
This is Common Man and T-Bone.
Hey, please subscribe to the podcast of this stupid show. It's available wherever you get your audio. Just search Common Man and T-Bone. Click. subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. Podcast is brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling. You know, when I watch the news, my brain hurts.
Oh, yeah?
Sometimes my ass hurts.
That's not just me that's happening to. That's good to know.
No. Anyway, and when I hear Greg Sankey, who is the commissioner of the SEC, talk about how he'd like to play 9 playoff conference games, but, that provides a certain competitive imbalance for the SEC because, their conference is so tricky-dicky.
So strong.
If they're going to go to 9, well, then something else is going to have to happen, like you guarantee them 4 automatic spots in a new 14-team college football playoff that is designed by them and the Big Ten. All right. We know what you want. We know why you want it. Because this creates more revenue for you in this age of, paying players, and there's new laws on the books in one of your hillbilly states in Georgia, and I understand the difficulties of all of this. But let's not pretend this is just about your conference being just so difficult, such a grind to play in the SEC, because that's a bunch of BS. That's the crap that Lane Kiffin will shove in your face on social media, that they deserve to be in this playoffs because look what they had to do. They essentially went through hell and back.
Right.
They should be in the playoffs. I hate that argument. I can't stand. We need to be rewarded because our regular season is that much more difficult. Just say why you want to do this. You want to be in control.
Well, yeah, of course they want to be in control, but they benefit from the perception that college football news is kind of given to them, right? ESPN vastly participates in this. The notion that that's literally their slogan is it just means more in the SEC. Remember they had that ad campaign? I don't know if they still do it, but they have just an elevated opinion of themselves. If I'm the Big Ten, I look at the SEC and say, oh, you'll go to 9 conference games if you get 4 guaranteed spots? Cool. Then we want 5 because we've already been doing that. You don't get bonus points, or you don't get to have the same thing the Big Ten gets, because under the system that they've proposed, the Big Ten and the SEC would both get 4 guaranteed spots in the college football playoff. The Big Ten's already been doing 9 conference games for a while. Ohio State's had to deal with that.
It's easy to play in this conference.
Sure, but they always bring up how difficult the SEC is and how hard it is. But yet when you point out that all those teams have 3 and 4 losses, they go, yeah, that's proof that we're the toughest conference. Yet when they have Nick Saban running through the conference undefeated or with 1 loss, they go, yeah, that's also proof that we're the toughest conference. It could just be that all the conferences are more difficult now, hear me out, because of NIL and transfer portal. I don't think you're ever going to see the type of dominance you saw from Nick Saban when he was the head coach there. Why do you think he got out? Why do you think Urban doesn't want to go back to college football, despite all the rumblings and offers he, I'm sure, has had to go back and coach? It's because they know it's not going to be the same game. The parity is going to be much greater in the SEC, the Big Ten, everywhere. So I don't buy this argument from Greg Sankey. I think the Big Ten should say, great, if you want to have 4 guaranteed spots and only then will you go to 9 conference games, then the Big Ten has to get something more than that, because we've already been playing 9 conference games, and that is not – we've already done that. So what do we get extra? Because we're apparently already under that system.
A Raiders player got thrown out of his own stadium. I was reading this today. A Raiders player, defensive tackle Tyler Manoa, was invited to blow the ceremonial Viking horn between Saturday night's National Rugby League game between the New Zealand Warriors and Canberra Raiders at Allegiant Stadium in Vegas.
I feel like, am I wrong? Canberra is in Australia, I want to say. I believe it's...
Yes.
I think that's an Australian town.
I'm going to say yes.
Anyway,
the National Rugby League asked Manoa to do the honors in part because of his Polynesian heritage, as the team has had numerous Polynesian players in its history.
Hey, hang on. I just want to show how dumb we are. This literally says Canberra is the capital city of Australia. Did you know that?
First of all, it is?
I hear Sydney all the time.
The capital city of Australia?
Canberra is the capital of Australia. That's where their leadership is. I had no idea. I never knew this.
Well, in fairness to us, I mean,
we don't live in Australia.
It's on the other side of the world. It's a different season right now.
I feel like I've heard a decent amount of. I mean, I watch Bluey all the time.
You don't get your political relations and geography from Bluey?
I'm saying I have watched. I'm just very aware. I felt like I'm very aware of Australia. I had no idea that Canberra was their capital city. I'm sorry. Go right ahead.
Anyway, so they asked this guy, like, hey, you blow the horn. All right. So
right.
He did it, and he was at the game, but he had to be removed from the stadium over some unruly behavior. He allegedly damaged property inside a bathroom in a corporate area of the stadium.
Oh, no.
What type of crap was that? My God.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been maybe he got into a fight with someone in the bathroom.
No,
or maybe
in my mind, he was fighting a turd.
He's like, and just,
I can't get this out.
But also, let's say that's what it was, just hypothetically, that he was, really pushing something out. And he's so strong.
He's just beating on the stall doors.
Yeah, and he pushed over like a stall door or something and broke it off the hinges or something.
The toilet just dislodged from the piping. Water is going everywhere.
I think that at that point you would say, if you were a security guard, like, one, I'm sorry, sir. Like, I'm sorry about whatever you're going through. And two, I'm not escorting you. I'm getting you medical assistance because whatever you're dealing with is obviously not normal. Like, if that's how bad your bowel movement is, we got to get you some help.
Well, it sounds like he got a little tipsy.
Yeah.
He's hanging out with Johnny Manziel's mom. Good news. Johnny Manziel's mom was arrested for DUI.
Is that good news?
It's good news because now mother and son can bond. They can go to Thanksgiving this year and be like, hey, Mom, how was your DUI?
Mm-hmm.
And the mom can be like, I was good. How was your latest DUI? Did you throw your girlfriend out of the car anytime soon?
Yeah.
Well, no, Mom, but you could do that for me if you want. All right, I'll be too drunk. I won't know what's going on. Bye-bye.
Yeah, it's, I guess, the family that DUIs together stays together. I don't think that's right. I don't think you should do that. Please don't do that.
Good for them.
They seem like a classy bunch. Hey, just remember, no one's ever walked in Johnny Manziel's shoes. No one's ever known what it's like to be a star quarterback, Heisman hopes, who gets to take all of his classes online, who occasionally, like, people know when he's on campus because they recognize his gaudy vehicle. No one has ever dealt with that, except for every star player on every college football campus ever. They've all had to deal with some version of that. But Johnny Manziel was a special case. He was different.
And the Chicago Bears are apparently sniffing around Arlington Heights again after their dreams of a mostly free stadium downtown look hopeless. So Kevin Warren doing a hell of a job. Hell of a job.
What? Right, because they were in Arlington. Arlington Heights was we're going.
They bought the land.
Right.
In Arlington Heights for like $200 million.
That was a threat, essentially, to the city of Chicago.
No, it wasn't. They actually wanted to go there.
Oh, okay.
But they thought the city of Arlington Heights would just bend over and give them all of these tax breaks.
And?
Not.
Okay.
Right?
So that's bad.
Other entities in Arlington Heights said, we don't want you here. It's going to cause congestion. It's going to be a problem. We don't want you here. So they said, okay, we'll stay down by the lakefront by Soldier Field. Hey, can we have a almost free stadium down there? But it's going to be part of a bigger campus, you see.
Of course. Yes.
Yes. It's going to be managed by the Park District, and museums will be connected, and green space for bums to wild. It will all be there.
Bums to wild? What does that even mean?
Well, you can't just say hobos squatting.
Bums to wild
Bums
is
to
better?
wild.
Okay.
In my mind, it is.
Okay.
Rimmer's got a soft spot for homeless people.
Yeah.
Then the governor of Illinois, J.D. Pringles can.
J.B. Pritzker.
Sure, him too.
Yeah.
He says, we're not giving you a dime of money.
Good. Good for him.
And then they said, oh, please, pretty please, we're nice.
Nope.
They said, no, you can pay for it yourself if you want to. They said, oh, let's go back to Arlington Heights and see what they do. And I guess Arlington Heights is reconsidering all their tax breaks.
Oh,
They may give them some now.
Oh, good Lord. This is, I hope they get nothing from a tax breaks perspective and just have to eventually, this is wild, pay for their own damn stadium. The Chicago Bears. You don't have money?
No.
What are we talking about? Like, I know the idea is, well, what if the city of Chicago or what if the area of Chicago lost the Bears? If they did, the NFL should fold.
They're
like,
not.
You can't move the Bears. Like, just what are we talking
They're not
about?
moving the Bears.
Exactly.
Out of the metro area, out of the Chicagoland area. There are plenty of suburbs that will just give them whatever they want. They just had their heart set on this Arlington
They
Heights
picked the
site.
wrong one. You're right.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, they want a partially free stadium. The White Sox want an entirely free stadium. They don't want to pay a penny. And in fairness to them, they didn't pay a penny for the one they're in now.
Right. Do you know what? By the way, the White Sox absolutely could move. That we could see happening.
Pack up and go. Go. Free me from your chains.
You'd be rooting for that. That is your get out of jail free card. If they do that, you're out. You're done.
All the news and notes you need as we go inside the NFL coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should avoid Bryce Road between Refugee Road and Gender Road. That's currently closed due to a gas leak. And we've got a 5-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Start at Indeed.com/credit. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic sponsored by The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results. Visit The Waterworks online at thewaterworks.com. A proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Common Man here for Universal Windows Direct. You know what's better than new windows? A new window from Universal Windows Direct that's on sale. It's the tax time sale. You save big while making your home comfortable and energy efficient. You buy 2 windows, you get 2 free. Plus, you pay no interest till 2030. Plus, you get an extra $500 off your home improvement project in March only. Schedule your free home estimate today, 614-502-5220, universalwindowsdirect.com. Like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Men, this is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And though I generally talk about medicine and effective treatments for erectile dysfunction and other men's sexual health issues, today I want to talk about love. Because love is the best reason to get treated for your ED. You see, ED can cause major relationship issues. In fact, men often push their partners away when ED becomes a problem. The condition can cause depression, arguments, breakups, and even contribute to divorce. But the good news is that if you're like most men suffering with ED, you can be successfully treated at Tri-State Men's Health and put a stop to the relationship stresses that ED can cause. I say this with all confidence because we have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases. Truly, it's likely you'll find you're performing like you haven't in years. So make an appointment and get the love back in your life. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across the tri-state area to serve you.
This is a Craver service announcement. Stop what you're doing and get 10 cheese sliders for a new low price of just $7.99. Your choice of melty American, spicy jalapeno, or cheddar cheese. Only $7.99 for 10 cheese sliders. White Castle. Follow your crave.
At Meijer, we work hard to bring more of the good life to your life so you can bring home more perfectly plump and flavorful produce picked for precise freshness, beautifully marbled beyond brag-worthy certified Angus beef, and more must-have money-saving M-Perks rewards. Because saving more on local favorites is good, but bringing home more of what you love in every trip, that's the good life. We do more to make life a good deal better at Meijer.
Common Man and T-Bone here for the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Bone, did you know that March has a lot of college basketball?
Why, yes, I did, Common Man. And the best place to watch all the action and play the action is at Hollywood Casino. You can reserve your table now at HollywoodColumbus.com.
Not only that, every Saturday in March is UFC Fight Night. They're showing every fight on the big screen. Watching at home is boring. Don't be boring.
All the action happens at ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
1-800-GOT-JUNK is your friend with the truck.
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point.
All our people are in uniforms.
And our trucks are clean and shiny.
And big.
We leave spaces empty and clean.
For you.
1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
This Bishop and Friends.
When I had Odie as a puppy in the back seat, Jesus, take the wheel. I was always prepared with a liner in the back seat and with cleaning supplies because it happened a lot.
Bishop and Friends, sponsored by Diamond Seller.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on The Fan.
Build your cybersecurity skills and prep for thousands of open positions employers are desperate to fill. Attend classes live online or on campus. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify.
It's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. T&Cs apply.
Bobby Carpenter here for Germain Toyota. Swing by Germain Toyota and ask for Marcello and discover unbeatable deals and a wide selection of new and certified pre-owned Toyota vehicles. Visit them at germaintoyota.net. Germain Toyota on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Objects in radio may be dumber than they appear. This is Man and Bone.
Pizza's coming up at 4 o'clock. Tell all your friends.
Oh, yeah.
And if you get like erotically hungry listening to this show, that's by design.
Yeah.
I got so hungry yesterday, I couldn't even wait to get home to stuff my face. I made a couple stops beforehand.
Yeah.
And really let myself have it.
You took care of yourself, buddy.
Oh,
that's
I
all right.
did.
That's a little self-care right there.
That's right.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, inside the NFL.
Common Man and T-Bone's Inside the NFL.
Sponsored by Atlas Butler Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Bone.
Well, man, you may be aware that Saquon Barkley, good.
Yeah,
Breaking
got a new
news.
deal.
He did. He is now the highest paid running back ever because of a 2-year extension that the Eagles just signed him to today, worth an additional $20+ million a year. The 2-year extension, $41.2 million, is currently what is allotted to him, $20.6 million per year, making him the first player at the running back position to ever get $20 million per year. But all but $5 million of that deal is fully guaranteed as well, so that's pretty big. He has an incentive-based option here to earn an additional $15 million, depending on if he hits certain markers, so that's pretty good. Now, you might remember just a year ago, he signed the deal after coming over from the Giants, where he got a $37.75 million deal for 3 years. So that is, I mean, that's a lot of money added up to his bank account in just a short number of time. Second straight running back to win Offensive Player of the Year before resetting the position's market. Christian McCaffrey signed a new deal in 2024 that averaged $19 million per year. And that worked out great for them. No issues whatsoever there. So for the Niners. Either way, 2,005 rushing yards for Saquon Barkley. He earned it. He got it. Do we think this is a new era for running backs in the NFL, Mike? I'm not convinced it is.
I don't know.
People are saying.
Who's
people?
People are talking.
People are talking. People are saying. Yeah.
Look, I think the game of football is more fun when you have balance between running the football and passing the football. Call me stupid. Tickle me stupid.
Yes.
But I would like to see running backs utilized more and value for the skills that they have. And again, running backs, for the most of you, not here for a long time, but here for a good time.
That's right. But that's okay.
That's all right.
That's the position. But I understand why running backs also feel like we should probably get paid a little bit more since you consider us valuable for a short amount of time. Pay us more in that short term. But again, that's so hard to justify because by the time you figure out a guy's good, then you want to give him the long-term deal. That's right when he's starting. For most guys, 3 or 4 years is about their effective use. And then after that...
That's why I'm surprised more running backs aren't taken in the first round.
Yeah, that's a good call.
You know, just get them out there and ride them hard, put them away wet.
No, but you know what? They look at it, though, as like, yes, but if I get an all-pro offensive lineman who can block for running backs, quarterbacks, and everybody else...
Then anyone can run the football. But you know what?
Yeah.
That's a flawed system.
It may be a flawed system. I understand the logic, though. I mean, I think I would much rather have a Hall of Fame left tackle than I would have, a Hall of Fame running back at this point, because that means my quarterbacks, running backs, everybody's probably going to be better. Anyway, interesting discussion. We'll table it for another time. Devontae Adams has been released by the Jets. He is, 6-time Pro Bowl wide receiver. A lot of people thought this could be a nice little marriage for him, going back to reunite with Aaron Rodgers. It didn't work out that way. Apparently, he is, if you don't know, 32 years old at this point. But this is going to save the Jets. While they do take an $8.3 million dead cap hit, this saves them $30 million off the rest of his deal. So, yeah, they had to do that. The guaranteed money wasn't on the deal anymore, so they were able to get out of this fairly clean. He played a total of 11 games for the Jets, which...
was it that much?
That's not a great return, right? No. But here are some landing spots that CBS Sports was picking out for him. Right. And you'll be shocked by number one, the Packers. Yes. Okay, sure. But beyond the Packers, how about these other options? Steelers, Commanders, Broncos, Chargers. Any of those make you go, ooh, that could be a good spot?
No, I mean, I think they're all teams that were either in the playoffs or close to the playoffs, right?
Right. Yeah.
The Broncos made the playoffs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they did.
So. Yeah.
No, I think he can work there as long as they understand that at 32 years old, he's not going to be anybody's number one.
The Commanders could get a whole bunch of, didn't they just get Deebo Samuels? Am I wrong?
Yes, that's right.
And then they just, if
they have Scary Terry, who is everybody's number one.
Yeah, absolutely. But, man, you could have some veteran guys there that, I don't know, that Commanders landing spot is very interesting. I'd like to see how that works out. I definitely do not want him going to the Steelers, because the Steelers seem to find guys that everyone else thinks is kind of washed and then get 3 more years out of them that no one's expecting. So don't put him on the Steelers.
No, he'll go there and pout with George Pickens.
Well, there you go. The Cowboys, meanwhile, they have restructured CeeDee Lamb's contract to create $20 million in cap room.
There you go, Teddy.
Yeah, see? There you go. That's great, Ted.
And they need money to re-sign Micah Parsons. So,
well, there you go. You're going to have to redo that. He signed a 4-year, $136 million contract extension with the Cowboys last offseason, $1 million per year behind Justin Jefferson at the top of the market. They kept his cap number artificially low in year one of the deal and built in future restructures with larger base salaries in 25, 26, and 27. Most of his base salary for 25, which is $26.85 million, that will be converted into a signing bonus, which then gets spread out over the remaining length of the deal. This is boring. All I'm trying to tell you is
he's a great player, too.
He's a great player. Yeah. The difference between this and the Deshaun Watson deal, because I'm getting a little, as a Browns fan, I hear, they've restructured his deal and they're going to keep doing this. At some point, you do have to pay these guys.
And he plays too.
Yes, but he actually plays and is good. That's the difference. So you're willing to do that, I guess. Anyway, there you go, Teddy. Good news for you.
Thank you, Ted.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bo.
Yeah,
I'm distracted
thanks,
because
Ted.
we just got a
pizza.
Pizza's coming up. Yes, we also got a complaining voicemail.
Uh-oh. Huh?
From Johnny Manziel's mom.
Oh?
She was listening to the show.
What'd she say?
That's what she said.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry about that. Wasn't it we always talked about his grandpappy having oil money, but didn't he say that was all a lie?
He said that it wasn't as much as you think.
Okay.
I get the vibe from what if I remember that article right, it was yeah, my grandfather made millions of dollars, not tens or hundreds of millions of dollars, and my family was okay. I get the vibe maybe his parents were more he bought a house for us and college would have been free and maybe a little bit nicer cars, but not they weren't the Beverly Hillbillies, let's say.
Pizza time?
Pizza time. Quiet.
I'm sorry. Let me give you another one.
All right, here we go.
I'll really blast your penis. You feel that one?
I
in
did.
Your plums?
I felt it in my plums.
Felt it in your plums. Pizza Madness is next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're going to hit some delay due to an accident that's on southbound 270's off-ramp to I-70. Police are on scene there, adding to that delay. And we also have an accident that's on Wilson Road, south of Gateway Boulevard, that's causing holdup. This report is sponsored by True Green. We're back in the Miller's Yard, who now use True Green. Their lawn started looking like a fairway, and pro golfers started showing up. They love playing this lawn. Get a PGA Tour quality lawn for as little as $1 a day at TrueGreen.com. Exclusions apply. See TrueGreen.com for details. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War by High Bank Distillery. Drink local. Drink High Bank.
Hey, it's Leslie from Pella Columbus.
I'm Wilson from that other window place.
And today, Pella's excited to announce our 100-year anniversary.
Cut. Leslie, you accidentally said 100 years.
Not an accident, Wilson.
What?
When you do the windows that look the best, you tend to stick around for a while.
I can't compete with that. Buy from her.
Get the windows that have been around for 100 years. The windows that homeowners rated the leading window brand in Columbus at PellaColumbus.com.
There's a lot on the line in a divorce. Your home, savings, retirement, maybe even kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce and the unexpected directions it can take, you really need a partner you can count on. I'm Rick Julius, a partner at Cordell & Cordell. We're committed to helping protect your personal interests and the life you've built. Don't let divorce take more than it has to. Talk to us today.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Columbus area attorneys. 10 West Broad Street, Suite 1550, Columbus, Ohio, 43215. CordellCordell.com.
At Metal Supermarkets, we're all about getting you and your crew to quit in time sooner. That's why our service is a cut above. You see, no matter the project, we'll get you to the right metal, shape, and grade. Cut to any size, ready real fast. And yeah, we'll deliver, leaving plenty of time for the important things, like opening an ice-cold can of aluminum. Metal Supermarkets, the convenience store for metal.
Get ready and gear up for the Open Season Sportsman's Expo, presented by Progressive and Can-Am. Join us at the Ohio Expo Center from March 14 to 16. You'll find hunting products and top-notch gear at show-only prices. Showcase your buck in the Trophy Deer Contest and learn from industry experts. Even trick shooting with Byron Ferguson. Discount tickets at OpenSeasonSportsman'sExpo.com through March 13. Be sure to check out Tacticam and Toyota Tundra, official cell cam and truck of the Expo.
I'm an old school Joe, and my philosophy is simple and effective. At the end of the day, it's not what you win or lose, it's what you save. And betting reduced juice at Prime Sports Ohio is the way to save money on every single bet. Download the Prime Sports Ohio app or visit our website, primesportsbook.com. Get a welcome bonus to match your initial deposit up to $400 in bonus bets. And be a member of the Prime Sports family.
Terms and conditions apply. Visit website for details. Must be 21 and present in Ohio. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter, and spring's going to be here before you know it. I know it feels cold now, but before too long, you're going to be outside running around, jogging, wanting to do golf, explore time with your family, get outside and do the things you love. Just be active. And listen, a lot of my friends, they're asking me about QC Kinetics joint treatments. They want to know if they should consider it for their joint pain. And if you're wondering, maybe you could be a good candidate, let's see if the answer is yes to any of these questions. Quality of life impacted by chronic pain, knees, hips, back, shoulders, other things. Trouble sleeping, walking, day-to-day movement? Check. Next, avoiding surgery, the pain, the downtime? Check. Most importantly, do you miss doing the things I talked about when the spring and summer are here? Check. Don't wait. If you answered yes to one or any of those, you'd be a great candidate. You can go in there, go to QC Kinetics, ask for their free consultation, find out what it's all about, learn about the latest advances in regenerative medicine. They've got locations in Dublin and Gehenna, or you can go to QCkinetics.com/Columbus, or better yet, call 380-208-4544.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Common Man here for Worthington Jewelers. I was the voice of another company for a long time, and then my good friend Bob Capace changed my mind about the jewelry experience. 25 years of local, 25 years of relationships. Experience the difference for yourself just like I did. The spring bridal sale is going on right now. You buy one, you get one 50% off. The best prices of the year on natural and lab-grown diamonds. Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington, worthingtonjewelers.com.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time.
Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan. Sports Center.
And I'm Timmy Hall. Huge 4-game road trip starts for the Jackets tonight in Tampa at 7. Hopefully they are gassed, and you could see Johansson in net and not Vasilevsky as Tampa played last night. Saturday's hero Justin Danforth joined Rothman and Ice yesterday. He talked about some team goals on this road trip.
It's important for us just to keep our style of play going, especially when you're going against these top teams like Tampa and Florida. You really can't, your game has to be so detailed, and that's what kind of we have to do to give ourselves the best chance of winning.
Buckeye basketball tonight on the Fan. I'll get you warmed up for it at 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock tip versus Nebraska payback. It's senior night as well. In the NFL, Jets release Devontae Adams, saves them $30 million in cap space. The Cowboys restructure CeeDee Lamb's deal. That creates $20 million in cap space. In the NBA, the Mavs lose Kyrie Irving for the season. Tore his ACL last night. Breaking sports news on the Fan.
Just be glad you aren't as stupid as these two. Oh, yes. This is Common Man and T-Bone.
64 pizza places. Only one can win the whole thing. We're in the first round. Yesterday, we did the pineapple region. Today, we move on to the pepperoni region. Shall we start?
Oh, we shall start.
The number 1 seed in the pepperoni region is JT's. They're up against number 16 seed Donato's. Now, chain restaurants do make appearances here. Donato's is the biggest of the chains, and I felt like they deserved special recognition for everything they've provided.
Yeah.
One of the OGs, when you think of Columbus style, you think of Donato's. They made the cup and char pep fashionable. They have a unique crust, still have a ton of fans. You know that by the many locations they have around town.
Well, I mean, and again, this is not a commercial for Donato's, but like you have talked before about how Columbus-style pizza, one of the features does seem to be often copious amounts of toppings. Donato's is one of the first places I remember as a kid that had the edge-to-edge toppings. You go there, like if you get a Donato's pizza, you know it's going to be full of stuff. If that's not your thing, that's fine.
No, but they are, I don't want to say the originators of that.
They're very clear up front about it, and they've done it for a long time.
That's right.
Yeah.
So they deserve special recognition. I enjoy a Donato's pizza from time to time. However, this is us girls talking here.
Mm-hmm.
JT's to me, by the way, 2 locations for JT's, Linworth and Grandview. Excellent sausage and pep. Great flavor. Cooked well. For me, one of the gold standards of Columbus pizza. There's a reason why they're a 1 seed. And look, if a chain, I believe, is better or more consistent than a, place with 2 locations or 1 location, I have no problem putting the chain through. But for my money, JT's moves on. And there's a reason why they're a 1 seed.
Well, I'm with you on JT's over Donato's personally, but I did want to look at the voting and see what happened there too. Because sometimes, you and I may not have it right. I just like to get a good perspective on all this.
We always have it right.
All right, fine. First round votes from Twitter, it was over 1,500 votes for this one, and more than 850 of you went with JT's, 700 for Donato's.
Good showings by both.
Good showings by both. On the other, I think we put this on Instagram, maybe on Facebook as well. JT's blew Donato's out of the water. Like over 900 votes for JT's compared to 200 for Donato's.
So why did just the Donato's people show up for the Twitter poll?
I don't know. Maybe just because, maybe Twitter's just got more people on it that were like, oh, yeah, I'm vaguely familiar with both of these, or I like Donato's. But it seems like the JT's people must have found this on Instagram and went for it. But
Timmy, you've had JT's and you've had Donato's.
I was just talking with Ted here. I'm thinking about maybe getting a JT's pizza right now.
So do you object?
Oh, right now?
Right now.
Right now.
Because they've got the newest location that's right next to us here.
When is now? Soon.
I mean, now.
Soon.
Whenever
Yes.
they can make the pizza.
When will then be now?
I'd be
Soon.
bringing some back to us.
So as a friend, would you share with us?
Of course.
Okay.
Should I get 2?
You should get Fish's credit card and get as many as you want. That's what I say.
So we're moving JT's on.
JT's advances.
Donato's,
Pizza party.
Donato's, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you're represented here, and we will continue to represent you. However, JT's moves on. Intriguing 8-9 matchup for me. Paulie G's in the short north is an 8 seed. Granddad's is a 9 seed. Now, Paulie G for me is one of the best. I call it Neapolitan pizza because it's not technically a Neapolitan pizza that is made with very strict rules and regulations. It's one of the best I've ever had. They do a very delicious square pizza too. They have square varieties. But to me, the round pies are the best. I will have sex with the cacio e pepe pizza.
Oh, cacio e pepe.
Cacio e pepe.
Yeah.
Which is fancy for white pizza with copious amounts of cheese and black pepper on top of it. It is delicious. Their margarita pizza, and I'm always a sucker for a margarita. I get it if it's on the menu. They call theirs the Regina, or as I like to call it, Regina. In my mind, it's a Canadian margarita pizza. It is wonderful, except one of my pet peeves, and I'm going to talk about this a lot because a lot of these places that are on the balloting today do a margarita pizza of a similar style. I cannot stand putting fresh basil in the oven.
Oh, yeah.
I can't stand charry, wilty basil. That defeats the purpose of basil. It should be fresh, thrown on the pizza after the pizza comes out of the oven. Please stop putting basil in the oven.
I agree with you on that. That's not a good call. Now, I didn't realize with Paulie G's, because I had seen this place before. I don't know that I've had Paulie G's personally. I wanted to have it, but I haven't had it. I did notice, though, they are here in Columbus. You know where their other locations are?
Yes, they have the original ones in New York City.
Yeah, but they have
have one in Chicago. They have one in Baltimore. Yeah,
Philly, I think, has one. But what I'm saying is, there's only like 7 or 8 of these in the country, and Columbus has one of them, which is kind of cool.
The dude's name that runs it here. Essentially, what you have to do is you have to be a serious about your pizza, and you have to get the OG Paulie G. There's actually a guy.
Okay.
Paulie G, to respect you enough to allow you to open up a place representing his name.
So you got to already make a good pizza, and then he says, all right, I'm going to share some state secrets with you, so it's our version of that. But,
Absolutely.
Okay. Very cool.
You will become familiar with the term leopard spotting when you go to Paulie G's.
Yeah, I can see the pictures here. That looks like it's right up my alley.
Delicious pizza. I love it. Now, Granddad's. Granddad's is another pizza that I really, really like. So I'm torn on this one.
Mm-hmm.
You've had Granddad's. Go ahead.
I do love Granddad's. Granddad's is, to me, a very good version of Columbus-style pizza. I like it a lot. And again, they do a good number on the toppings. It's a very delicious pie for me. Again, I haven't had Paulie G's, so I'm partial to Granddad's just because I've had it, and I have liked it. There would probably be a lot of pizza places that could go up against Granddad's, and I would say, all right, I'm still going to take Granddad's. I do like it.
2 different styles.
Very different styles from what I can see here, yes.
2 different styles. Granddad's, Columbus style, thin, crispy. I thought the sausage was very good. I will steer you towards one of their specialty pies.
Okay.
Have you had the tater tot pie at Granddad's?
No, I haven't.
Do a little Google search on that and just look at the image. Tater tot pie has a base of beer cheese.
Oh,
cheddar jack, bacon, scallions, then, of course, crispy tater tots on top and a side of sour cream.
Oh,
it is delicious. I recommend
What a
if
good
you
idea.
go to Granddad's, get yourself a classic pie, sausage, pepperoni, whatever you like. Don't go crazy with the toppings, 1 or 2, and then get yourself a specialty pie, tater tot pie, to go on the side.
Yeah, that sounds great. No, but I enjoy the Granddad's spots that I've been to. I like that they even do they'll do a Scotch egg for you. That's not in consideration here.
No,
right?
no.
It's just about the pizza. But I'm just saying, this is a good restaurant if you're just looking for a place to go with lots of food options for the kiddos, all that stuff. But yeah, how can you go wrong with their pizza? It's excellent.
No, if we were rating other things, I would tell you that, Paulie G's in the short north, and it's a pain in the ass to park and sometimes go down there and deal with all that. But we're not doing that.
No.
Right? We're just doing pizza.
Just the pizza.
For pizza. This is really tough. I could go either way. Well, what do the people say? Because I could really go either way.
Granddad's smoked Paulie G's in the online voting. It was like 1,000 to 250.
Well, there's many more locations of Granddad's. Let me just say, I have no problem putting Granddad's through, but go and support Paulie G's because it's a really good pizza. I recommend it. So they won't be moving on. Granddad's moves on. That's our first real I guess it's not an upset. It's a 9 seed beating an 8 seed. But it's the first time we haven't had chalk in this entire tournament.
That's interesting. I guess I forgot about that because yesterday you're right, we were very chalky.
Oh, we're chalky. Coming up next, a matchup, 5-12 matchup, Emilio's and Luna Pizza Kitchen and Sexton's and East Pizzeria. We are going to be bringing 2 religious groups together in the next segment, embracing each other over pizza. We're going to be curing all the world's problems. That's coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Slower traffic is causing a 10-minute delay on eastbound 70 on the east side between James Road and Bryce Road. And you're looking at a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 between 71 and 315. This report is sponsored by Wendy's. Try a $3 Son of Baconator today. Big news, bacon lovers. Wendy's Son of Baconator is only $3 for a limited time. For just $3, you get crispy, crunchy apple smoked bacon, 2 juicy beef patties, and plenty of cheese on a burger. For bacon that just won't quit, gotta be Wendy's. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Everyone deserves a fast and reliable connection, one that helps better their everyday through the things they value most: friends and family, education and career. A connection that opens pathways to opportunity and builds roads to a better future. At Spectrum, we're committed to delivering just that every single day. Because with the right connection, anything is possible. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Meet the new Monopoly Bonus Spectacular Scratch-Offs from the Ohio Lottery. Scratch off greenhouses to reveal winning numbers for a chance at over $113 million in total cash prizes. That's a spectacular amount of winnings. 5 games from $1 to 20. Multipliers from 5 to 100 times. Chance bonuses and top prizes up to $1 million. When you play the Monopoly Bonus Spectacular Scratch-Offs, what you find under a greenhouse could change everything. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Well, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students.
Getting great deals at Meijer on the items your family loves makes shopping a good deal better. This week, plump and juicy red seedless grapes are $1.29 a pound. Certified Angus beef ground beef from Chuck is just $4.99 a pound. Purple Cow 48-ounce ice cream and frozen yogurt and select varieties of frozen novelties are just $2.99. And 12 packs of Coca-Cola or Pepsi products are buy 2, get 1 free, plus deposit where applicable. Get more and save more at Meijer. That's the good life. Exclusions apply. See all deals in store or in the Meijer app.
Guys, let's talk about something real. Ever had a bad experience in the bedroom that totally threw you off? It messes with your head, your confidence, and suddenly it's all you can think about. Next thing you know, you're avoiding trying altogether because the fear of failure is just too much. That's where Columbus Men's Clinic comes in. For over a decade, their medical providers have been helping men overcome ED and providing hope even when the pills and other treatments have failed. Their proven personalized treatments have some of the highest success rates out there, with results that bring back your confidence and connection. It's important to get your ED treated now so that it doesn't get harder to treat down the road. Columbus Men's Clinic has treatments that online pharmacies only dream about. Tonight is your night for intimacy and connection. Call Columbus Men's Clinic today at 614-300-7400 or visit columbusmensclinic.com. Your consultation is discreet and could be the start of something incredible. 614-300-7400 or visit columbusmensclinic.com. And let's make tonight unforgettable. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
The Buckeyes are national champions. And you listen to it all right here on The Fan. And next year when they do it again, it'll be here on The Fan. And the year after that, well, you know the drill. Always and forever, your home of the Buckeyes. The Fan.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy houses as is, fast for cash. Call me today for an all-cash offer on any of your properties, and we can close within days at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Do you own a property that's outdated and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, I'll buy it. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Would it be convenient for you if you could simply take what you wanted and leave the rest behind? Great, I'll buy it. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, rental portfolios. I even buy my tenant won't pay me the rent houses. Call TurboTrack Realty today for an all-cash offer and speak with one of our friendly staff members at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Imagine all the things you dream of under one roof. You're thinking of eBay. Fashion, collectibles, car parts, it's all there. Go find the thing that keeps you up at night. eBay, things people love.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Bright and breezy and dry and warm on this Tuesday. Temperatures in the mid-60s. Overnight will fall back down to the 50s with rain showers moving in. During the day on Wednesday, we'll see a lull in the rain, but a warm start. Temperatures around 60 by early afternoon. More scattered showers ending as snow showers with falling temperatures by Wednesday night. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
ESPN Bet is the official sports book of Common Man and T-Bone. On your phone or in person at Hollywood Casino Columbus. The Fan.
Their BMI is higher than their IQ. This is Common Man and T-Bone.
Pizza Madness. 64 local pizzerias fighting to the death. We're doing the pepperoni region. JT's, the number 1 seed, beat the number 16 seed Donato's. They move on. Granddad's, the 9 seed, beat 8 seed Paulie G's. They move on. Our next matchup is a 5-12 matchup. The 5 seed Emilio's against the number 12 seed Luna Pizza Kitchen. Now, Emilio's, 574 Georgesville Road in Columbus. Classic pepperoni. Excellent.
Oh, let me tell you right now. There are people on the west side of Columbus that will, fight you. Just in general, but especially if you badmouth Emilio's. You do not.
This is another one of those classically Columbus-style places.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'll understand when I say appropriately greasy.
Yeah, and again, that to me is a feature, not a bug.
Yes, that's right.
That's the way I prefer my pizza. If we're gonna do the Columbus style, go ahead and give me the toppings, because that means if you're doing pep, that means the pep is going to have some cup and char to it, where it's going to hold those little pockets of grease, and that occasionally makes your pie a little greasy. That's
very,
all right.
Very good pie. I enjoy the Emilio's. Luna Pizza Kitchen, they have various locations across the city. The one thing I like about them is you can choose between different red sauces. At a lot of these places, it's just, here's our red sauce. It is what it is. Robust, sweet, it's a little spicy. But at Luna's, you can take their traditional. You could do a spicy red sauce, or a sweet red sauce. Now, I'm not going sweet. You know that.
That's a good idea, though.
But they give you a choice. I like the fact that they give you the options. Now, here's where we're going to bring people together. They do a halal pepperoni.
Oh, wow.
That means all beef for our Muslim friends. They also do dirty swine pepperoni for the rest of us.
Okay.
But if you are Muslim, like my friend Joe Tardy, who cannot get pepperoni at pizza places, you can. They do a beef pepperoni at Luna Pizza Kitchen.
Now, I like that. I mean, giving you the option so you can stay within the confines of your belief system. I like that. I also like the fact that you have got multiple options for sauces there. That's a place that's thinking ahead.
I hadn't been to this place before the competition. I went in there just to taste it for this, and it was very tasty, and I'll be back so I can see how people enjoy it.
Where is this place?
They have various locations. The one that I had was in Dublin.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But they have a couple other spots.
All right.
I like Luna Pizza Kitchen. It was very good, but if it were me, I'm advancing Emilio's. What say you?
Okay, I haven't had Luna Pizza Kitchen, to be fair, so I have to back out of that. I will say, my buddy John, if Emilio's doesn't advance, he's one of those people who may come beat me up. So I have to keep that in mind. But I go look at the online voting, and yes, Emilio's has a very robust fan base. And it does not seem like it was particularly close. Probably more people familiar with Emilio's, but I hope you check out Luna Pizza Kitchen. I plan to.
It's very good,
I know all this.
And I have no problem putting them back in this tournament next year. All right, this one.
Emilio's moves on.
Yes, Emilio's moves on. I know how this is going to go, but I just want to have a commentary about it.
Okay.
Sexton's is the number 4 seed. East Pizzeria is the 13. Now, East Pizzeria, 3495 East Broad. I just told you about our Muslim friends at Luna Pizza Kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
This is our Jewish community with East
right?
Pizzeria because it is all kosher and it's all vegetarian. You cannot get any meat at East Pizzeria. Full disclosure, I've had East Pizzeria because my wife works with East Pizzeria.
Okay.
She makes the pizzas, actually.
Is that what she does?
No, she
Very
works.
good for her.
She works, does some marketing and PR for them. That does not affect anything that I'm about to say here. But I enjoyed it very much. They have excellent toppings. My issue, and if you're going to be vegetarian, you have to do it right. My problem a lot of times with certain places is they just take raw vegetables and they throw it on the pizza, and that's the end of that. What they do at East Pizzeria, because they're serious about the vegetables, is they saute the vegetables with, like thyme and garlic and olive oil, and then they apply it to the pizza.
Yeah.
Then they bake it. It gives those veggies an extra umami.
Oh, yeah.
Very delicious pizza. Don't sleep on it.
Okay. No, it's I've not been to East Pizzeria. Isn't that one of the ones I feel like we were talking about, pizza places around town a few months ago, and multiple people I feel like jumped into our chat and on Twitter and said East Pizzeria
is relatively new.
Yeah, but people were bringing it up that it was really good.
It should
be checked out.
They use great ingredients. They use a mozzarella and Munster cheese blend.
Oh, that's interesting.
And it's very creamy. Normally you see a Mozz provolone or just a straight Mozz, but this is a mozzarella Munster cheese blend. I really like their specialty mushroom pizza. They saute the mushrooms. It comes with a red sauce. I'd prefer it to have an olive oil base. I'm sure you can tell them that, and they will make you one.
Okay.
But very good pizza. Now, Sexton's.
Buddy, this is one of my favorites.
Me too. They've opened up a couple locations. Don't get too big too fast. I'm happy that you're having success, but I'm scared. Because I've seen places that are excellent that open too many locations and now they're gone.
Yeah. So, if you don't know, did Sexton's start in Hilliard?
Yes, 5460 Franklin Street, which is the one that I went to.
Same. It's right over there by the Crooked Can and all that stuff. It's back in that area over there.
When you go to their website, it says, well done and crispy. That's the first thing it says on their main page, which is right up our alley.
Oh, 100%.
Right? And if you go read some of the reviews that aren't good, this pizza's burnt. It's not burnt.
It's the way it's made.
If you don't like that type of pizza, if you don't like pizza cooked hard, then this is not the place for you.
It's a hard bake, buddy.
Oh, I like it rock
give me
hard, baby.
Give me a hard bake every day. And they do. I mean, the pepperoni, again, I'm a huge sucker for pepperoni. They do an excellent pepperoni there. But, they have a white pizza that is
I was just going to recommend the white pizza, buddy.
Delicious. If you haven't had it, that one is so good.
They do cheese and pep, fantastic. They do a cheese and pep, but with fresh mozz, fantastic. I recommend getting one of those and a white pizza. And here's a plus for them. They don't put basil in the oven.
No, they do not.
No, they will put fresh basil on top of your pizza after it's done baking, but they will not kill the basil. Props to you.
I also, and again, this is a bit of I don't want to say this in a mean way. This is a bit of a snobby feature of theirs. Snobby's the wrong word. They have a thing on here that says, it's nice that they put this on there. They said, heads up, we sell out on their website, that they often sell out of their pizza.
They take their craft seriously. They make a certain amount of dough.
When you go to a good barbecue place, if they don't ever sell out a barbecue, it's a little suspect for me.
That's right.
Because that means they have made barbecue, and the day before, maybe they didn't get rid of all of it, and so they had a little bit extra, and eventually they just kind of they're reheating some of that. What I'm saying is when you go to a good barbecue place, they have to manage how much of that they can cook. And it takes them 12, 14 hours, 16 hours to get that beef just right or that pork, whatever they're doing. Good pizza place, they make this dough a couple days in advance because they give it time to rise and get all the air bubbles. And
it imparts flavor.
But that means they don't make so much dough that they're just going to have it easily ready to go. It's fresh. It's done right. Yeah, they for me, Sexton's is going to be a hard out in this one. They are very good.
Sexton's moves on for me.
Yeah.
But I do recommend you try East Pizzeria. Say hello to our Jewish friends. And at Luna Pizza Kitchen, say hello to our Muslim friends. And introduce them to each other, and let's have some pizza. Okay?
Sounds great.
The 3 seed, Pizza House, up against the 14 seed, Dewey's. Now, my daughter wanted to take the day off of school today, no joke, to come in here and cast her vote for Dewey's. She thought we were voting like election style.
Yeah.
Like we go to her, middle school, she's not in middle school, elementary school gym, and we place our vote. She thought that's what we were doing for pizza today.
Mm-hmm.
She said, please vote for Dewey's for me. So I will vote for Dewey's. Now,
okay.
I will also say with Dewey's, many locations, their crust is light, fluffy, triangle cut. Not New York style, but I'll say gourmet hand-tossed. Would you disagree with that?
Nope. I think that's accurate.
Specialty pizzas for me are the go-to. I'm actually not a huge fan of their red sauce pizzas. I'm not a huge fan of the way they do their pepperoni. But they do excellent specialty pizzas. Their Dr. Dre is one of the pizzas I really like, with chicken and some jalapenos. They do a white pizza called a caprese that has olive oil and garlic and oven-roasted tomatoes, which is chef's kiss.
Sarah and I had that last time we were there.
The caprese?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Agreed. Yeah, good.
Simple.
Good change of pace.
But good.
It reminded me, there was a chain that we would go to as kids. You ever been to a Jerry Subs and Pizza?
Yes.
East Coast? Loved them. Bone, they had birch beer on tap at a Jerry Subs and Pizza.
Gotta love that.
And we loved their California White. It wasn't as good as what you're talking about with Dewey's pie, but it was that style, that Alfredo sauce pizza.
Okay. So Dewey's, we all know, I don't know if everybody knows. You and I and Timmy, we all understand this is good pizza.
Good pizza.
Teddy, have you had Dewey's? You ever been to there?
I have not.
Okay. Just check it out. It's good. And I agree with you on the specialty pizzas. That's where it is for me, too. However, it's going up against Pizza House.
I understand. And people are very loyal to Pizza House. We will discuss that, discuss their loyalty, and I'll tell you how they're wrong coming up in 2 minutes.
Oh, we may have to fight over this. There may be some fighting over this.
Actually, no, we can't do it in 2 minutes.
No, we can't.
We have rapid fire in 2 minutes. But then we're going to come back to it.
You know what? We can make rapid fire really rapid fire and get back to
it. All right, we'll finish up this matchup, okay? All right. And then we'll do rapid fire. Okay. 2 minutes. Colin Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at a 5-minute delay on eastbound 70 on the east side between Livingston Avenue and 33. And we also have a 5-minute delay on southbound 315 between Kinnear Road and Town Street. This report is sponsored by Cordell & Cordell. Cordell & Cordell Divorce and Family Law. Call 866-323-7529. That's 866-323-7529. Cordell & Cordell, a partner you can count on. CordellCordell.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the place to be for all the basketball action. Watch every game at once with over 50 feet of video wall and more than 30 TVs. Endless chances to win big. Show off your jump shot in our King of the Court drawings or create your perfect bracket for a shot at Penn Cash. Enjoy food and bucket specials all tournament long. Guarantee your spot. Reserve a table now at HollywoodColumbus.com. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
If your neighbors have begged you to somehow move your ugly garage door to the back of your house, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For 30 years, transforming the look of people's homes with beautiful Clopay doors for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
We've all got it, you know, that one crazy thing you've always wanted to do, that bucket list goal. Then a cancer diagnosis, and that one thing still goes according to plan. I would know. I'm getting my first tattoo right now, while my 3 beautiful daughters laugh hysterically at me. 58 years old, 4 years of cancer-free checkups at Ohio Health. Go ahead and get a picture, girls. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keepmakingplans.
This is the White Castle Call of the Crave, and it can happen anytime, even right now. So for a limited time, go get your hands on crispy shrimp nibblers. Only at White Castle. Follow your crave. Limited time only.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Extra large, extra stupid. This is Man and Bone.
All right, real quick, let's do some more pizza. And then we'll move on to rapid fire. We have a grudge match here.
Mm-hmm.
The 14 seed Dewey's, local chain. I think they're actually based out of Cincinnati. So
Dewey's Lipa. No?
I wish Dewey Lipa was there to make my pizza.
Yeah. She's got good Instagrams.
Up against the number 3 seed Pizza House. Pizza House, 747 East Lincoln. It is a Columbus institution.
Mm-hmm.
It is classic Columbus. I know why you like this place.
You know exactly why I like this place,
and it's because they have sliced sausage instead of the chunks of sausage, which I am not a big fan of the sliced.
I know you're not, but
you like it.
That is when I would go out to New Jersey, where my dad's family is from. That is how all the pizza places out there do it. I have become a fan of it. It does the cup and char on the sausage if they slice it thin enough.
It does.
And that's good for me.
Here's what I found. I found that if you get more than one topping on the pizza, the cheese sort of gets buried and lost, which I'm not a fan of.
That's fair. That is entirely fair.
But they do a very nice pep. I actually ate it in-house. And here's what I dig about them. They serve it to you on a perforated pan, which means they care about airflow underneath of the pizza. Which is one of the things actually about Paulie G's is they'll serve you like there's squares on a baking sheet, like a cooling rack.
Right. Okay.
So we can get airflow and the pizza doesn't get soggy underneath.
That's a great call. Yeah. I mean, Pizza House has been around for a while. It's a location. Maybe not everybody's been there, but if you're kind of north side of Columbus, you're probably very familiar with this place. That sausage is what puts it over the top for me personally. But I'm torn on this because I really do like Dewey's.
Timmy's been there. Timmy's been to Pizza House.
Timmy just left.
He had to step out because he's working on getting us pizza. But he did say, "Hey, tell those guys, Pizza House all the way."
He's a big pizza. He was telling us he enjoys Pizza House. So
Teddy, I dare to ask: have you had Pizza House?
No.
Why are you even here? There's a reason why you're at 31 ways.
There's a reason. There's the next matchup. I have a
good. All right,
or one of these next matchups.
One of the next matchups, you've got thoughts. All right, this is good. I'm excited to find out which of those matchups it is.
All right, look, if it's up to me and my daughter, I'm going to advance Dewey's. But I know you love Pizza House. Your team Pizza House. What do the people say?
So on Twitter, Dewey's beats Pizza House. It was 471 to 419 on the voting. By the way, I should give credit where it's due. All the stats you're hearing from us are all courtesy of Jen Winters. She is the stats nerd for this. She is putting all these stats together. Thank you, Jen, for all the work you're doing on this. The online voting outside of Twitter, which is on Facebook and Instagram, wasn't close. Pizza House was like 430 to 160.
Well, it blows them away.
So overall, they did win the vote. But look, man, if you want to put Dewey's through, I don't want to stand in your way.
I will disappoint my kid. She needs to have some disappointment.
That's really the only reason I'm considering this is for Samantha, not for you. No offense.
Timmy said all the way.
Yeah.
I mean, Timmy didn't care enough to sit his ass down during this segment and actually talk, but
he's securing other pizza for us to physically put in our mouths.
As much as it pains me, I'm going to go with Pizza House, move them on. That's not what I wanted to do. Damn it.
Dude, I got to tell you, I thought that was the smoothest transition.
Yeah, it was great.
Go with it. On and then boom.
I ruined it. 3-seed Pizza House moves on. Dewey's eliminated. We have matchups with Pizza Nerds, Natalie's, Borgata, Harvest, Dante's, and Christie's, all to come before the show is over. Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
I'm so confused right now.
It's all right.
I got papers flying all over the place.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Teddy. Rapid fire number 1.
All right, we have the Jackets and Buckeyes in action tonight. Will both teams win, lose, or do we get a split? What happens?
Both win tonight.
Yeah.
Jackets win tonight. Buckeyes win tonight, and the Crew win tonight out in L.A. I know that's not part of your question because you hate soccer, but Crew win late tonight. Trifecta.
Can I actually unrapid fire this for a moment and ask this question? If there was to be a split, Jackets or Ohio State, who do you have more faith in getting the job done right now? Because my answer is Jackets.
Jackets going up against a backup goaltender tonight. And Tampa had a tough matchup with Florida last night. So I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with that matchup because Tampa has been white hot.
Oh, yeah, they're very good. But I just feel like the Jackets, I think I like the mo that we've got going into this one, so I'll take the Jackets.
Rapid fire number 2.
Just real quick, I might smell a parlay there. A little Buckeyes, Jackets, Crew action tonight.
Teddy, I like the way you're thinking there, pal.
Let's
That's
check
great.
that out. All right. Are you glad that Florida State and Clemson are staying in the ACC, or would you rather have them join one of the bigger conferences, Big Ten or SEC?
No, I'm done with these conferences now. ACC can go to hell. Big 12 can go to hell. Let's have 2 big conferences, one centralized scheduling committee, the same rules, the same drug tests, the same everything. I want transparency. If we're going to have this type of playoff format, I don't want these other 2 conferences to even exist.
So you want them to join the Big Ten or the SEC?
Yes.
Okay.
I want the ACC and the Big 12 to go away.
You want it to be the NFL then?
Right.
Except
Of
with college teams.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay. That's I mean, I understand that. I do think the ACC, when it comes to non-football, is a very different conference. Football-wise, I'm with you. I don't really care about the ACC that much.
Basketball can do their own thing. I'm not talking about basketball.
I know, but like from a football standpoint, I'm with you. I would like to see all those schools. Honestly, don't even call them the conference names when it comes to football. Just put them all in a thing and call them Big Time College Football, LLC, and be done with it. Yeah.
Rapid fire number 3.
All right. Last week I asked you if you had ever gotten locked, out of your car. This week I want to know, have you ever run out of gas?
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
No, I've gotten really close, like little puttering going into the gas station and some poop coming out of my BH because I'm so nervous, but I've never actually run out of gas.
I ran out of gas driving back from the Ichthus Music Festival in Kentucky many years ago. I was in a car with some friends. My brother Derek was there. Brother Bone sitting in the back. Everybody's asleep. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. We are just past the Wilmington, Ohio exit on 71 where the R&L Carriers is. We ran out of gas. Police officer comes up, figured out we were just so tired. He actually put us all in the back of the cruiser. It had been like SUV thing. Drove us back to a hotel where we then spent the night.
Look at that nice cop.
Yeah, it was very nice. And then the next day I had to call my dad and say, "Can you get me some gas? I'm dumb."
You should have called Joe Harden. He'd be right there.
If I knew him back then, I would have called him. But anyway, yes, I've definitely run out of gas.
Rapid fire number 4.
All right, today it's National Pancake Day.
You skipped one.
Oh, I did.
You did that on the last one.
I was so rapid. I missed. Yeah, you didn't catch it the last time.
I guess I didn't.
I did catch it the last time, but I thought you were going to catch it and go back to it.
I didn't see anything. So
all right. Musical artist Bad Bunny Sports Agency. They signed a management deal with Padres outfielder Fernando Tatis. Now, if we started a Man and Bone sports agency, who are the first couple of players that we're going to sign for our brand?
All the ones that we love.
Yeah.
Matthew Olivier.
Oh, sure. That's good. I like that.
Who else?
I'm going to sign Cucho. Just out of principle.
And we're going to demand that he come back. As his representatives.
That's right.
We demand that he comes back.
You know, though, how Rimmer said he has a soft spot for homeless people? I have a soft spot for guys who aren't actually fat, but someone has called them fat. So, like, I'm going to try to sign Luka Doncic just to be like, dude, you're not fat.
Maybe that
I feel
could
bad
be the
for
hook for our agency. It's all fat athletes.
Yeah.
Like Robert Tractor Trailer.
Oh, sure. But I'm saying I would definitely go for the fat athletes, and I would go for the guys that have like Eddie Lacy. You know what?
Yeah.
They said you were fat. You were kind of fat.
He was
weren't
kind
that
of fat.
I mean, you weren't that
He ate
fat.
too much China food.
China.
That's what he called it.
I remember.
I eat too much China food. Rapid fire number 5.
All right, here we go. Today, it's National Pancake Day, Pound Cake Day, and however you say this, Punchki, Pochki, or Poochki Day.
It's a jelly-filled donut,
It's
essentially.
from Poland, yes.
Yeah.
Now, which of these 3 items would you prefer to eat?
Well,
the punchki.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Donut all day, every day.
Oh, I mean, it's good. I like it. But for me, I've had way more pancakes than I've had of any of these other things. So I think I would. And I'm just not a big jelly-filled product person.
I love a good, like that raspberry filled from Krispy Kreme.
Yeah?
Ooh,
that gets you going?
Parlor Donuts.
Yeah.
Has a raspberry filled that's covered in copious amounts of powdered sugar.
Who?
Parlor Donuts. You got the hat on today?
I'm wearing the hat
Look
today.
at you, a little free pub.
Timmy's wearing that too. We love a free hat, don't we, Timmy? Yeah, we do.
I popped in there
free
this
stuff
weekend.
is great.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for showing up, Timmy. Appreciate it.
Pizza House.
I know.
That's my vote.
I know. I said to you, though, I need you on the mic for Pizza House. And I look
we
over.
had other pizza at play, okay? I had to leave. We had other pizza.
Pizza showed up. Real pizza versus hypothetical pizza. I'm with Timmy. I go for the real pizza.
All right.
Hypothetical pizza, we can't. That's not the same thing.
We will continue our pepperoni region matchup. Pizza Nerds against Natalie's Coal Fired coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got a couple-minute delay on northbound 315 between Lane Avenue and North Broadway. And you're going to hit a 10-minute slowdown on eastbound 70 on the east side between James Road and Bryce Road. This report is sponsored by Rocket. If you feel like owning a home is out of reach, Rocket is here to give you back the keys because they believe everyone deserves a shot at the American dream. Own the dream. Visit rocket.com or call 800-4ROCKET. Again, that's rocket.com or call 800-4ROCKET. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Discover uncompromising quality at a reliable price with Giant Eagle and Market District. Find everyday savings and bargains on produce, meat, and more. Look for signs throughout the store highlighting long-term lower prices. With our weekly sales, deals for days promotions, and My Perks loyalty program, Giant Eagle helps make the most out of every shopping trip. Surround yourself with savings at Giant Eagle and experience value like never before. Visit Giant Eagle and Market District today to see how easy it is to save.
It's been a great run. Care Heating and Cooling has achieved goals I could only imagine 30 years ago. But now it's time for the next generation to take over. This is Mike Weens, now the retired founder of Care Heating and Cooling with my sons, Dennis and Ryan.
Dad, as Care grew over the years, you had many opportunities to sell Care to one of the big conglomerates that are buying companies all over Central Ohio. So tell our customers why you decided to keep Care in the family.
After talking about Care's values for over 30 years, I couldn't bear the thought of Care becoming the kind of company I was warning our customers about. I know the two of you will continue to treat our customers as I would, with honesty and integrity.
We will, Dad. In 2024, Care was awarded a BBB Torch Award for Ethics and was named the Lennox Partner of the Year. You don't earn those awards by leaving cat toys behind.
Call Care Heating and Cooling at 1-800-COOLING or schedule an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com. When you need a company you can trust.
Hey folks, Austin Ward here with Matt and Catherine. They made the decision to lose weight and improve their life together. Both dropped 33 pounds thanks to Awaken 180 weight loss.
She came home so excited one day and said, I heard about Awaken 180. I'm so excited. You have to try it with me. It's not medication. It's not a shot. It's food. You're going to make meals. And I think that was one of the biggest selling points.
What makes Awaken 180 different is the maintenance program. Just to know that you get that support gives me the confidence to keep going. I think it's important for people to know how much more fun it is to do it with a partner. Just to have the support system, it's so much more helpful.
It's going to change your life.
Thanks, guys. Like any goal, accomplishing it with someone sharing the same goal makes it twice as easy and twice as rewarding. Grab a coworker, friend, or spouse and make your 180 with the solution for weight loss. Online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Right now at Verizon, you can get one line for less than you think. Just $50 per month when you bring your phone, which is less than you spend on Bella's Dog Walker and Glam Squad every week. Get one line on unlimited welcome for $50 per month with autopay plus taxes and fees. Visit your local Columbus Verizon store today. $15 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply.
We have a lot of football happening. I'm here to help. Set your radio preset to the Fan. Very good. Now set a second one to ESPN Columbus. It's the HD2 button. Lastly, go to the Fan's HD3 and save the Fan 3. Crisis averted. You're welcome.
Bo Bishop here. High Bank Distillery Co. is the most awarded distillery in America at the 2024 San Francisco World Spirits Competition. Stop by your local liquor store to grab a bottle, or the 3 restaurant locations in Gahanna, Grandview, or Westerville. Dine, drink, distill at High Bank.
Every great team needs a playmaker, a secret weapon, an MVP, like Caster Connection. Our industrial casters and wheels give your business the ultimate assist, improving mobility, efficiency, and safety. Whether you're moving carts, racks, or heavy equipment, we set you up for the win. Don't get benched by bad wheels. Go to casterconnection.com to shop online or to work with our industry-leading caster solution specialists. Caster Connection keeps your business in motion.
This is a Craver service announcement. Stop what you're doing and get 10 cheese sliders for a new low price of just $7.99. Your choice of melty American, spicy jalapeno, or cheddar cheese. Only $7.99 for 10 cheese sliders. White Castle. Follow your crave.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Airflow Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Dumb. Very dumb. This is Man and Bone.
I'll tell you what, there is nothing better than talking about pizza while eating pizza during the break.
Oh, we got, the JT's Pizza. We had just a sausage pep there that Timmy ordered.
Now, JT's is already advanced.
Yep.
All right, this has nothing to do with them advancing the fact that we got some pizza from JT's. They just happen to be right around the corner and delicious. Don't sleep on their sausage, man. I know that Columbus is a big pepperoni town.
That sausage is something
Don't
else.
sleep on that sausage. It is the perfect amount of fennel in that sausage. Nice big chunks, not crumbles. Now, again, there are places that do the crumbles that I like, but
I love a crumble. I can enjoy a crumble.
Chunk of sausage.
Yeah, and it's got a good little spice to it, too. It's not overwhelming.
It's not spicy. Let's call it zesty.
Okay, sure. That's fine. However you want to do it.
All right, number 6 seed, Pizza Nerds. Up against the number 11 seed, Natalie's Coal Fired. Where's my thing? Amateur hour. Come on. Natalie's used to be in Worthington. They are no longer in Worthington. Let me get their address for you. 945 King Avenue down in Grandview. They specialize in live music.
Oh, yeah. This is like Natalie's Grandview, but they also do their pizza out of this place,
Correct.
right? Okay.
Doughy, airy crust. Margarita pizza was good. It was on the menu. I ordered it. Stop with the basil in the oven. Their white pizza was very good. It is like a Neapolitan style. Pizza Nerds. 1376 Cherry Bottom Road in Gahanna. It's in the same plaza as the Los Gauchos, if you know where that is.
Mm-hmm.
Square pizzas. I don't know if we're calling them grandma pizzas
I think this
or
is
Detroit pizzas.
This, to me, is more the East Coast grandma-style pizza than it is the Detroit-style pizza. For me,
we're splitting hairs.
Yeah.
Grandma pizza, a little bit crispier. I had the Mario. It had pepperoni, banana peppers, and hot honey, much to Dom Taberry's disgust. But it was very good. I liked both of these places a lot. What say you, Bone?
Natalie's is good, and I'm not opposed to that style. I like that style of pizza a lot. And usually, you know me, I am less of a thick, bready crust guy myself. I tend to be more on the thinner side when it comes to crusts. However, Pizza Nerds has one of those tomato sauce, vodka sauce, pesto, like I don't know what you call that pizza, but it's a staple out on the East Coast, and it is very good if you've never had one of those. They layer those sauces over the cheese, and it creates a nice little visual, but it's also, to me, just very tasty. It's kind of like a Neapolitan ice cream. Maybe that is what it is, a Neapolitan pizza. I don't know. Anyway, the point of this is they're doing their pizzas right. I am a sucker for their pepperoni. It is also very good.
I didn't think it was overly bready.
No. I'm saying compared to me liking cracker thin crust.
Right. It's not that type of style.
No, it's not. But I really like that Pizza Nerds. So for me, I would probably advance them.
They're both very good. I could go for either one. Ted, I'm going to ask Teddy. Have you been to either one of these places, Teddy?
I've heard of them, and when we put them in the poll.
Thanks, Ted. What do the people say on social?
So Pizza Nerds got like more than double the vote. Well, not more than double. They got 406 to 270. That's not more than double. But they got a lot of votes on Twitter. They did get another sizable advantage on our other social media, Instagram, Facebook. So they got a significantly higher number of votes. And I kind of lean Pizza Nerds myself.
All right, let's do
Although
it.
Natalie's is very good, too.
They're both good. Pizza Nerds, the 6th seed, advances. Now, this is going to be a very interesting matchup because I think both of these places are similar in style.
Yes, they are.
Borgata at number 7, at a 7th seed, and Harvest Pizza, various locations, at a 10 seed. Now, Borgata in Worthington, solid artisan pie, thicker crust, triangle cut. If a place has margaritas, I'm going to order it, not the drink, the pizzas.
No. Yeah.
And I ordered it there, and it was solid. Stop putting basil in the oven.
You are so mad about that. And I don't blame you.
Harvest.
I don't blame you.
Harvest. Various locations, always consistent. It was random that they matched up these two places because I think they are pretty similar. Good marg pizza. Stop putting basil in the oven. Their fennel sausage pizza is also very good.
Oh, yeah. I haven't had that, but how could that be bad?
They put great. Like fennel fronds. Is that how we're saying it? The little green grassy part of the fennel.
Oh, I didn't know that's what, I don't know what, yeah, I've never had that.
Fawn.
She
donated her kidney, and she's there at Harvest making you a pizza.
Fawn, that's right.
Right. I like both of these. If I have to pick one, and I do because it's a competition, I'm probably putting Harvest through.
Okay.
What do you think?
I am so torn on this. I have more of a preference for Borgata personally, but I'm looking online. Well, online, it's really close, man. So Borgata won on the online vote. Harvest is. Why do these two have to get matched up in the first round?
Teddy.
I've actually had both of these.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
But and as you mentioned, they are very similar. If I had to give an edge to one, I think I would go towards Borgata. But it's a slight one, so I can't just sit here and say, I want them to move on.
Both of these are solid. I'm not going to be upset if either one of them moves on. So Borgata, you want to put them
People
forward?
picked Borgata.
Okay.
Teddy and I are more Borgata. I think we have to do right here.
All right.
I'm sorry, buddy. We're shooting down all your pizza places.
That's okay. That's all right. If I feel that strongly, I'll veto.
You veto. That's fine.
Borgata moves on, the 7th seed. And the last matchup in the pepperoni region is the number 2 seed Dante's and the number 15 seed Christie's.
So just initially, Dante's is definitely one of my it's higher on my list than Christie's personally.
Christie's is various locations. The one that I went to was in Circleville. A lot of them are like Southeast Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah. Christie's, thicker crust. They do what they call a New York style on the menu. The pepperoni one that I got was not cup and char, which is okay.
Yeah. You don't have to do that necessarily.
But I've eaten a lot of pizza, and you sort of get used to the way the cup and char works on a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not there, I miss it. They certainly have a lot of fans. I heard from them. They have different locations, and I think they, tweeted out or galvanized the fans. It was good. Would I go to Circleville again to get it? No. Dante's. Cash only, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Some people were pissed off by that.
Really?
If you read the reviews, like, what year is it?
I agree.
Okay,
right,
hold on.
Teddy's pissed off about Dante's.
Hold on.
No, I'm just saying.
We got to take a break.
Sense.
We're going to come back. We're going to finish this up. This is the last matchup in the pepperoni region.
Go Christie's.
Okay,
Dante's and Crispy. Well, Teddy's a hillbilly from Southern Ohio. Of course, he likes
figure
Crispy.
this one could break the show up. I'm not going to lie. This could be a problem here.
All right, I have strong thoughts on this matchup. We'll continue it coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're going to find traffic is moving a little slow on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between 161 and Cleveland Avenue. And there's about a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 between 33 and I-70. This report is sponsored by Cordell & Cordell. Cordell & Cordell, Divorce and Family Law. Call 866-323-7529. That's 866-323-7529. Cordell & Cordell, a partner you can count on. CordellCordell.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hi, welcome to IKEA.
Look at that selection of outdoor furniture.
Yeah, whatever your space or budget, you'll find a setup for outside.
How about an outdoor chaise lounge for my...
Get some sun side.
Yeah, and a table for my...
Come on over, I'm grilling side.
And outdoor lights for my...
Date night on the patio side.
Ooh, you're good.
I try. We've got what you need to create an outdoor oasis. Plus, delivery starts at $19 when you shop online or choose to pick up at your local store today.
Go to IKEA-USA.com for more details. Restrictions apply. Some products may require assembly.
Hey, it's Leslie from Pella Columbus.
I'm Wilson from that other window place. Wait, Leslie, what is that dude doing over there at that window?
Well, that dude is Chase, and Chase is making that window look perfect. We're sticklers on detail, Wilson, both in our showroom and definitely in people's homes.
Chase, be careful. May have spilled some coffee over there just a bit ago.
Oh, he knows. He seems to work a lot more when you're around, Wilson. Get the window that homeowners rated the leading window brand in Columbus at PellaColumbus.com.
Military veterans and active duty service members, you could become a certified cyber warrior with just 12 weeks of training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, and IT pros with these skills often enjoy abundant opportunity and a great lifestyle. Protect our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. GI Bill, SkillBridge, and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP.
I'm Rick Julius, a partner at Cordell & Cordell. For over 3 decades, Cordell & Cordell has been on the front lines of family law. Divorce is more than just a legal process. It's a life-changing event that can impact your future, finances, and your relationship with your children. You've worked hard to build a life that you're proud of, and you deserve a legal partner who will work just as hard to protect it.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Columbus area attorneys. 10 West Broad Street, Suite 1550, Columbus, Ohio, 43215. CordellCordell.com.
Are you turning 65? Are you looking for Medicare Advantage coverage? Great news! The Ohio State Health Systems and Mount Carmel Health Systems are in our provider network. Aetna has Medicare Advantage plans that include prescription drug coverage with a $0 monthly plan premium. Plus, the plans include benefits like dental, vision, and hearing. Call Aetna today at 1-888-76-AETNA to learn more. One of our licensed agents will answer your call. Call today, 1-888-76-AETNA. Aetna Medicare is an HMO PPO plan with a Medicare contract. Our D-SNPs also have contracts with state Medicaid programs. Enrollment in our plans depends on contract renewal. Plan features and availability may vary by service area. Participating healthcare providers are independent contractors and are neither agents nor employees of Aetna. The availability of any particular provider cannot be guaranteed, and provider network composition is subject to change. Other physicians, providers are available in our network.
New treatments for joint pain are here. By now, you've heard about regenerative medicine. If you're wondering if you're a good candidate, answer these questions. First, does chronic pain in your knees, hips, shoulders, or other joints keep you from doing the things you enjoy? Golfing, jogging, time with the family. Does it hurt doing the things you need to do, like getting out of bed, sleeping, working, and walking? And finally, do you want to avoid surgery and all of the pain, long recovery, and uncertainty that comes with it? If you answered yes to any of those, you need to call QC Kinetics now. Learn about exciting advancements in regenerative treatments that can give you long-lasting pain relief with no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. Get your free consultation today. Call QC Kinetics. That's QC Kinetics. Here's the phone number.
Call now, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544.
You're invited to Circle K's Inner Circle Members Celebration. On March 6th, Inner Circle members across Columbus will get an exclusive 40 cents off per gallon from 6 a.m. until 11:59 p.m. Want to join the party? Just download the Circle K app and create an account to join Inner Circle. Don't miss your chance to save 40 cents off per gallon on March 6th all day. Sign up now. Terms and conditions apply at participating locations. Visit the Circle K app for details.
No matter where you are, Coughlin is there, in store or online. CoughlinCars.com. 13 new car brands, over 1,000 pre-owned vehicles, 16 convenient locations for sales, service, and parts, plus 4 state-of-the-art collision centers. CoughlinCars.com. Shop locally owned, CoughlinCars.com. Coughlin has the car for you.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan. Sports Center.
And I'm Timmy Hall. Senior night for Buckeye men's basketball. 9 o'clock late tip after a full-length Buckeye show. Goodie for you guys. Quez Glover, Micah Parrish, the two guys being recognized. Obviously a super important game for NCAA tournament implications as they host Nebraska. Coach Jake Diebler didn't love their defense in that loss in Lincoln.
Really, we needed to position ourselves better, communicate better. We gave them some layups, and then you can't do that. You can't give easy points with a breakdown. You got to be really connected and tough. Make them earn it. And we didn't do that enough, that game. That's why they shot so well, because we gave them too many easy looks.
Yegor Chinikov is back tonight for the Jackets. They start a critical 4-game road trip at the Lightning at 7 o'clock. In the NFL, Saquon Barkley, a 2-year, $41 million extension. He's the richest back in NFL history. Jonah Jackson is on the move. The Rams send him to the Bears for a 5th or 6th round pick, Breaking sports news on The Fan.
Back when I was banging, this show slapped. Whatever the hell that means. You're listening to Common Man and T-Bone.
Hey, this dumb show is brought to you by the Hinderer Motor Company. What a shock, we're still talking about pizza pie. We have one more matchup in the pepperoni region, and then we'll get you started in the sausage region and go through the matchups. So the 2-seed Dante's, 3586 Indianola, up against the 15-seed Christie's, various locations around Southeast Ohio. Christie's, I thought, was fine. Would I go back to Circleville to have it? No.
Is that where it is? They have other locations?
I don't know. Other locations. The one that I went to was in Circleville.
I've gone to the one in my hometown, Amanda. There's one, Lancaster's got maybe one or two. Carroll, I think, has one. So they're sort of in Fairfield County down there.
Yeah. So it's like southeast central Ohio. Yeah. It's kind of where they are. All right.
Now, Dante's cash only, which Teddy hates. They make their sausage in-house.
Wait, they're not cash only if they do like Venmo.
They do Venmo.
All right. So they're like...
You can't whip out the MasterCard is what I'm saying.
Oh, well, it's too bad.
They make their sausage in-house, which always is a plus for me. Don't go more than 1 or 2 toppings. It doesn't need it.
That crust, though, is my type of crust. It is very crispy. It's delicious. The toppings, you're right. If you go too heavy on toppings...
Don't go too heavy. Doesn't need it. Can I tell you a weird topping that I got there?
What'd you get?
I actually was researching it before I went, and I saw a photo online of someone who had gotten zucchini on their pizza.
Oh, okay.
Because they offer it as a topping, and it looked good. So I got it there, and it was good.
Yeah? Well,
I'm just saying, props for the zucchini.
One of the pictures they have on their website, it also shows, it looks like they've got like jalapenos and tomatoes, like on a pie together.
I got no problem with that.
That's an interesting combo. And maybe, I got to say, that kind of looks like basil. I can't tell. But if it is basil, it was definitely in the oven. Because it's like in the caramelized cheese. But
also, can I talk about another little pet peeve real quick?
Sure.
I know a lot of these places, and they've done it forever, and there are some people that actually prefer it. I'm not one of them. Why do we do canned mushrooms?
Oh, well, you're asking the wrong person. I don't do any mushrooms.
I don't want canned mushrooms. I want fresh mushrooms. The end. Don't put basil in the oven. And if you want to have a canned mushroom, fine, but give me an option for a fresh mushroom. With all that being said, Dante's is my pick at the 2 seed.
Teddy, I haven't had Christie's. Help me understand Christie's a little bit. What makes it special to you?
Well, I love it. I know man won't love it because of this, but I love their sauce. It's a sweet, like bold, sweet sauce that they have, and I just think it's
You also
it's
lost
the
your
best.
virginity in one of their locations down there.
Yeah, that's right. It's the best.
To Christie.
That's the
matter
best
of fact.
pizza sauce.
Doug Christie who was there, actually. It was great. He
All
was
the
hanging out.
Christies were there, yeah.
That's
But
right.
That's what I love about it. As far as any pizzas, the sauce, that's my favorite. And every year, the day of the Super Bowl, I always make sure I go and I get me Christie's pizza before the Super Bowl. It's my Super Bowl pizza. I love it.
That's special.
Yeah, but that's me.
I didn't know that this was such a, I knew you liked this pizza. I didn't know it was a every year on the day, Common Man.
Your Super Bowl pizza is special. If that's an every year thing you're doing, that puts it in high regard.
Does your mom feel strongly about Christie's pizza?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know.
I don't talk.
I thought this was gonna, I mean, you go watch football with your
we're
mom.
not very close.
Not the Super Bowl though. Yeah.
Okay, Ted, you go watch the Browns with her all the time. I thought maybe you were like, I bring over a fresh Christie's pizza to mom. I thought this was going to be a nice moment.
No, it's me and my wife. We have the Christie's pizza. Yeah, it's good.
Your mom hates Christie's pizza is what you're telling me.
Maybe
All
she
right.
does.
All right, good.
All right, what are we doing? Because Teddy wants Christie's. I want Dante's.
Okay.
Tim, have you had either one of these?
I got to recuse myself from this one.
What are the social media people say?
I haven't had Christie's. Here's
It's
the
pretty
thing.
even.
Look, it is clear the Christie's people got on whatever was not Twitter, because on Twitter, Dante's won.
Okay.
By a few hundred votes. But then on the Facebook, Instagram, whatever.
I think Christie's actually linked to our Facebook.
Yeah, okay.
To have their fans
They got
go and vote.
1,000 votes on there. And so that made the overall polling at the end. Christie's is up by 100 votes. It is I think I'm right on this. Okay, other than JT's and Donato's, which is, again, two of the legendary spots in Columbus, this got the next highest votes on this part of the poll. Again.
You decide. You know what I want.
Decide this. I don't want to decide
I want Dante's. Teddy wants Christie's. Teddy wants
bonus. Just up to you. If you want.
Teddy wants sugar in his sauce. That's
then
fine.
You go to Dante's. Whatever. That's fine.
What do you want?
I'll just go get a Christie's on my own and celebrate.
All right, listen. Yesterday, I killed off Kingy's, which is one of Ted's favorites. Today,
this is a 15-2.
Today, all we've done is go, Common Man, you like Dewey's? Well, you can go to hell. You like this? Harvest? They suck. We're just dumping all your places. So I'm torn between my two best friends here.
Natalie and
I don't know what to do.
Brulia. We got to pick one.
Lying naked on the floor. You know what? Just because they don't take MasterCard, I'm going to go with Dante's. That's it. There we go.
You like the cash only?
Yeah.
That's a perk for you?
That's a perk, sure.
Yes.
Sorry, Ted.
Sorry, Christy.
Right.
Sorry, Ted.
I still love you, Christy.
Sorry, Christy Turlington. Now, if she worked there.
Christy Brinkley.
Yes.
Uptown girl.
Yes. Although, I was going to say, she's in the video. He actually wrote that song for Elle McPherson because he was banging both of them.
Well, there's room.
Hey, whoa.
Family show.
Whoa, hey, what are you saying that? Billy Joel falling down on stage the other day.
Is that back when you were in Bozeman, Common Man? Is that when you ran him banging? Is that what you're talking about? Good for you.
First of all, this is not a family show. If you decide it's a family show, that's your problem.
That's your family show. We don't advertise it as family.
All right, Sausage Region. Is the voting open now for the Sausage
Region?
Region?
Is open right now.
Here's what we have. The 1 seed Tommies up against the 16 seed Cheshire Market.
Okay. Listen. I mean, listen. Cheshire Market has a dedicated following.
I know. All the Galena Hillbillies are coming out of the woodwork.
They're mad at us that we paired them up with Tommies, but that's just how it fell. It was random. And it's too bad for them.
We go vote.
I mean, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe you'll get it in.
Vote Go try both of these pizzas. They're both solid pizzas. I've had both of them.
This poll has been up for 4 hours now. It has over 800 votes.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
We're popular.
No, but I'm saying Tommy's in Cheshire Market is getting a ton of votes already. It's a big vote getter here.
OH Pizza and Brew, the 8 seed up against the 9 seed DeCarlo's. Completely different styles here, but I like both of these places a lot. I don't know which one I'm going to go with.
I don't know what to do with this one. That's one of the toughest calls in this whole bracket.
The 5 seed Adriatico's Staple up against the 12 seed Massey's. Now Massey's a chain.
No, but Staple.
But another Staple.
Another one of the OG. If you think of Columbus style pizza, Massey's is one of the restaurants you have to give credit for helping develop that style.
I have good memories of both of these places. Massey's I used to eat a lot of when I first moved to Columbus. Adriatico's I used to go to with our dead friend Emily.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And her ghost still haunts Adriatico's.
I remember when we went there a couple different times for lunch. It was really good.
The name, but they
moved.
Yeah, they had to move.
But
yes,
her ghost moved. Yes. Ghost
she
moved.
Well, she's in the afterlife now. She knows where to go.
All right.
Come on. I'm going to come back and haunt you guys.
Where's the pizza?
No, she's here.
All
she's
the
here
smell.
with us.
Why does she sound like the Queen?
I don't know. This is
and
how I
Kristen?
do my voices.
That's not the Queen. Yeah, that's
Oh, the Queen loves a good sausage region.
Yes, she does.
All right, the 4 seed Benny's.
Marysville.
Marysville.
You already know, right? Where I'm at.
I know. Up against the 13 seed Brooklyn's.
You know what? I need to find out about Brooklyn's. I'm going to do my level best. We are taking the day off tomorrow from pizza. We're here for the show. But you have all day tomorrow to vote.
That's right.
Because in Thursday, we pick this back up. We got Wild Card Wednesday tomorrow.
My daughter got her ear pierced at the piercing and tattoo place, which is right next to Brooklyn's.
Oh, really?
So we had a little piercing. We had a little pizza.
Okay. I mean, it's called Brooklyn's Pizza. How could I'm sure I would enjoy that.
Bavelli's is the 3 seed up against the 14 seed Yellow Brick Pizza, which I know you feel strongly about.
No, I like the Yellow Brick people. Do a very good pie. I'm not going to lie to you. It's very good.
The 6 seed Planks. Now, this is Planks on Parsons. There's a difference. Planks on Parsons up against the 11 seed Little Sicily's. The 7 seed Cardinal Pizza is up against the 10 seed Iacano's Pizza. I also feel strongly about that.
We had some people mad at us that Tommy's and Iacano's were both in.
Why? Those are 2 separate places.
Yes, but because of the family.
I don't care.
Ties to Tommy.
That's dumb.
I know, but I'm just telling you, people were yelling at us about that.
These places, they share workers and recipes throughout the years and things get passed down. No, sorry. Those are 2 different places.
I agree.
Torita's is the 2 seed up against the 15 Panzera's Pizza.
So I got to tell you, I don't think I've ever had either of those 2 places.
Oh, Torita's is very good.
I know. I've heard of it plenty of times.
You should go do that tonight.
That may be what I do.
That's the sausage region. You can vote for it now on our Twitter page at manandbone971. You can also find it on Facebook and other crappy places like that. Yes. Are we actually going to do a Fat Boy food tip coming up next?
No, we just spent an hour and a half doing pizza only. Oh, look who wandered in. Tyvis, who thinks pizza is overrated. Is that right? Was that Tyvis who said that? Pizza's overrated?
Yes.
Good.
Him and Chops.
Go to hell.
All right, Fat Boy food tip. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Be aware of an accident that's blocking the left lane on northbound 71 on the north side after 670. Police are on scene there, causing slowdown. And we've got a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 between 71 and 315. This report is sponsored by Cordell & Cordell. Cordell & Cordell Divorce and Family Law. Call 866-323-7529. That's 866-323-7529. Cordell & Cordell, a partner you can count on. CordellCordell.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
It's the limited time tax sale. You buy 2 windows, you get 2 free, plus no interest until 2030 and an extra $500 off only in March. Call them today, 614-502-5220, universalwindowsdirect.com.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
That's the sound of a Mountain Dew.
And that's you enjoying its refreshing citrus kick. That's a cool breeze suddenly whistling through your hair.
Whoa!
That's you realizing you're now on a mountain.
This is epic!
That's you stating the obvious. That's you stepping up to the plate. That's you winning your kickball game.
Yes,
that's you taking another sip of your Do the Do.
President's Day savings all month long at your main Honda of Dublin. If you're searching for a Honda lease deal here in Central Ohio, you've come to the right place. Leasing allows you to enjoy flexibility in one of their sharp, reliable, awesome vehicles. I'm confident Rich and his team can tailor a lease that's right for you. Like a 2025 CR-V LX all-wheel drive for $349 a month for 36 months, 30,000 miles with only $19.99 down. Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road, just south of 270.
Are you feeling tired, slower, or achier than you used to? You might think it's just age, but it could be low testosterone. At Columbus Men's Clinic, they've helped thousands of men who didn't realize their symptoms were caused by declining testosterone levels, a problem that's becoming a new norm in American men. Columbus Men's Clinic refuses to accept this new normal. They're committed to restoring testosterone to healthy levels so you can feel like yourself again, whether at home, in the gym, at work, or in the bedroom. For years, their medical provider has delivered testosterone therapy tailored to each man's needs. No one-size-fits-all solutions, just real science-backed results delivered by discreet local experts. Imagine more energy, sharper focus, and newfound confidence. A same-day testosterone check and consultation is just $99. Call 614-300-7400 or visit columbusmensclinic.com today. Your prime years aren't over. They're just waiting to be unleashed. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
Common Man here for Worthington Jewelers. I was the voice of another company for a long time, and then my good friend Bob Capace changed my mind about the jewelry experience. 25 years of local, 25 years of relationships. Experience the difference for yourself just like I did. The spring bridal sale is going on right now. You buy one, you get one 50% off. The best prices of the year on natural and lab-grown diamonds. Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington, worthingtonjewelers.com.
Morning Juice.
I tell you that Willie loves Jack White, and then my mom can't keep the name straight of it. And she goes, so who is that, Black Jack or Jack Black? I'm like, those are very different ends of the Jack spectrum.
Morning Juice is sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Weekday mornings at 6. The Fan.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy houses as is, fast for cash. Call me today for an all-cash offer on any of your properties, and we can close within days at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Do you own a property that's outdated and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, I'll buy it. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Would it be convenient for you if you could simply take what you wanted and leave the rest behind? Great, I'll buy it. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, rental portfolios. I even buy my tenant won't pay me the rent houses. Call TurboTrack Realty today for an all-cash offer and speak with one of our friendly staff members at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Imagine all the things you dream of under one roof. You're thinking of eBay. Fashion, collectibles, car parts, it's all there. Go find the thing that keeps you up at night. eBay. Things people love.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Plenty of sunshine, windy and warm on this Tuesday. Temperatures in the mid-60s. Get out and enjoy that. Overnight, we'll fall back down to the 50s. Very mild overnight, but windy and wet with rain showers moving in. More scattered showers as we go through Wednesday afternoon. Temperatures peaking around 60, then falling through the 50s and 40s, with the rain showers ending as snow showers by Wednesday night. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
ESPN Bet is the official sports book of Common Man and T-Bone. On your phone or in person at Hollywood Casino Columbus. The Fan.
Best known for their contributions to the fast food breakfast world. This is Man and Bone.
Fish has handed me the plug sheet for tomorrow.
All right.
And what a day it is.
What a day.
Actually, I lied. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Morning Juice tomorrow morning, 8:46. James Van Riemsdyk.
There you go.
Jackets winger. He will be on.
You know,
hopefully talking about a big victory against Tampa.
What a revelation he's been, though, this year. Didn't expect much out of him. He's been one of the Jackets' most consistent players, as we should have expected.
He was a veteran. He was a late addition.
Mm-hmm.
He was just so like, excuse me, season starts, come on down.
Yeah.
He's been very good.
That was nice.
Bishop and Friends, Jake Trotter, 10:30, he'll be on. ESPN senior national college football writer. Adam Schefter, 12:30, will be on Rothman and Ice. He's grumpy.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow on this show, Wild Card Wednesday, and Jeff Rimmer. Hopefully he survived the trip back to Florida from the outdoor game on Saturday night. Fat Boy Foutier.
Common Man and T-Bone have very little value unless they're telling you about all the crap they can shove in your mouth so you can die quicker. It's time for Fat Boy Food Tip. Wait, how do you want me to say it? Tip? This is dumb. I quit.
Sponsored by Metal Supermarkets. Visit metalsupermarkets.com/Columbus for all your metal needs.
This show today has been pretty much all food, and I regret none of it.
Nope. And we won't regret talking more food here. So here we go. Mike, did you ever get a chance to go to the legendary spot, the Carnegie Deli in New York?
No, I've not been there.
I never went either. It closed in 2016. However, the original location closed. It was right around the corner from Carnegie Hall, hence the name. It was there since the 30s. They were known for their pastrami, their homemade rye bread that they would put it on. Anyway, now you can get, the brand lives on through online sales, and they do have, I guess, a restaurant in Madison Square Garden. They have you can still get the sandwiches there.
All right.
But it was a full-service deli. They had pickles, they had all kinds of stuff there, right? It was desserts, very good place to eat, according to everyone who, it was a New York institution. Closed in 2016, but you can still order stuff online from them. And coming soon to a Costco near you, a Carnegie Deli pastrami and corned beef variety pack. Yeah. You can get, it's a pound and a half of those two meats combined. So what is that? 3/4 of a pound on each side. And then you can either make a couple sandwiches with that, or what I would do, pile all of that onto one piece of bread, put another piece of bread on top of it.
I wonder what type of quality we're talking about. Usually Costco doesn't buy it, unless they're confident in the quality, but I don't know. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree with you on that.
My problem with some corned beef and pastrami is that sometimes a little bit too fatty.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. And I would be curious to see, having been someone who didn't really get to enjoy the original, I just want to know if it's good now. You know what I mean? Because some people will say, it's not like it was at the Deli. Well, of course not. They're making it fresh. They're cooking it right in front of you. They're preparing it right in front of you. This is going to be you reheating it at home, warming it up to temperature, and then, putting it on a sandwich.
I'm glad you said that because, Timmy's a psychopath where he eats cold pastrami.
Oh.
And that to me is a sin. You need to put that in a skillet and gently warm it and get those natural fats all glistening on there. You need a warm pastrami sandwich.
Sorry, I just appreciate the meat so much. I like it in
if you
a multitude of ways.
Then you would actually eat it like God intended it.
You know about
which is a hot pastrami sandwich.
You know, if you're ever in Utah, the burger that you have to try. One of my favorite burgers
Crown
of all
burger.
time. Yep. Hot pastrami and melted cheddar cheese on top of a delicious burger patty.
What's the key word there? Hot pastrami.
Well, it is
not cold from the refrigerator pastrami.
Okay, but we're having that with a burger. All right, it's great.
All right. Well, you can go to Costco. Now, they say these are 50 locations in the Northeast for Costco where they're going to unroll this, but eventually they say it will roll out to more locations nationwide. I just find it interesting. I've never been to the Carnegie Deli website, carnegiedeli.com. But they do have not only the sandwich kits, they have both the pastrami or the corned beef, or you can get the combo. You can get everything from cheesecake from them. You can get their pickles if you like those. They even have their black and white cookies, Mike. I know you love a black and white.
I do love a black and white cookie.
Good news, 6 cookies. Now, these are gigantic. These are like the size of your hand. 6 cookies, $39.95. But again,
look, man, it's a specialty item.
Yeah, it is.
You're going to pay for it. By the way, black and white cookies are more like cake than cookies, but they're still delicious.
Yeah, that's right. So something to keep an eye on at Costco if you go there. But like I said, you can order it online right now if you want to. Also, the people over at Instacart. You can order your food from
grocery
store. Yeah, you get it delivered. They have compiled the data on America's top 10 favorite pies. Now, I know I've been talking a lot of pizza. This is not what we're talking about here. We're talking about actual dessert pies. So
I eat a lot of pie.
Talking fruit pie.
You know me, I love a fruit pie.
Cream pie, all the above, all right? You're going to go ahead and guess what number 1 is, the most popular pie in America.
Apple.
Yes, you're right.
All right.
You want to guess number 2? Think of the holidays, and if you're not getting...
Pumpkin.
Right, that's 1 and 2. Now
are we differentiating between like a Dutch apple and a traditional apple?
It just says any store-bought apple pie they are counting as on this list, all right? So here's their top 10 according to the orders. The apple pie got 29% of pies sold this year on Instacart were apple. 23% were pumpkin pie.
Cherry's got to be next.
Nope.
No?
Pecan. Third.
Really?
Yeah,
pecan over cherry pie.
The South exists. And they like their pecan pie.
If it were up to me, it wouldn't.
Okay, but they exist and they like pecan pie. That was 9%. By comparison, pumpkin pie at 2 was 23%. Third was 9%.
Well, then cherry's got to be next.
Cherry pie was 4th at 8%.
Teddy.
Yeah.
I know you don't like cherries.
I do not.
You like Warrant.
He does like Warrant.
Yes. I'm a big fan of Warrant.
Okay. She's my cherry pie.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5 on this list, lemon meringue pie.
Okay.
Blueberry pie 6th. Chocolate pie 7th. Number 8, key lime pie.
I know you
the hell is wrong with you people?
You need a key lime.
Should have been top 5. Then, of course, I didn't order it on Instacart, so maybe that's my fault.
You know what? Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I thought of you, not enough to buy it for you.
Okay, good.
But at World Market, they sell a key lime juice.
Oh, yes.
You don't drink it.
No, lime juice.
You make
lime,
a pie with it.
Like
but
a lime juice concentrate.
It's real key limes.
That's good.
Not
I didn't
this
know that.
BS key lime crap.
No, you got to get the real key lime.
Right.
The final top 10 top pies bought on Instacart last year: peach pie number 9 and sweet potato pie coming in at top 10. That surprises me. I wouldn't have expected a sweet potato pie, but here we are.
Again, the South exists.
Yeah, that's right. So there you go.
I can't tell the difference
between that and a pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
Well, my wife will murder you if you say that in our house because...
Why? What is she loyal to?
Pumpkin pie. Compared to sweet potato
pie? Has she had a sweet potato pie?
Yes.
Oh.
She got very angry when a family member for Thanksgiving was like, I'm bringing pumpkin pie. And then they showed up with no pumpkin pie and a sweet potato pie instead.
She scratched their eyes right out.
Oh, it was on like Donkey Kong, my friend. It was not good. Bad scene.
Giant Eagle does like a triple berry pie.
Okay.
Where it's like cherries and I think blueberries and blackberries in there.
All the tart.
Delicious.
Tart and sweet. Sure, it's good.
I like blackberries, but man, they get stuck in your teeth.
They do. Yeah, that's one of the downsides. That's why I like, again, I am a fan of any berry pie as long as I can have it served warm with a dollop of ice cream on top of it. The berries and cream gets me every time.
Oh, yeah. That's to me like there's such a difference. I love apple pie, but I can't have a regular apple pie anymore. Mm-hmm. I got to have that Dutch topping.
I got to have the crumble.
That streusel, crumble.
No, again, if you think an apple pie is with the lattice work, sorry.
I mean, it can be.
It's fine, but no, I need the Dutch apple I need crumbles and like a piling of it.
You make fun of me about the ice cream milkshake thing. It's not the fact that I don't like milkshakes. It's the fact that I know that ice cream exists and it's better. It's not the fact that I don't like apple pie. It's the fact that I know that Dutch apple pie exists.
But here's the thing.
It's better.
I will get if someone says like, here's apple, like if you're right, if I have the choice of one or the other.
If both of you are staring at you in the store, both of them are staring at you in the store.
All right, let me give you here. I'll tell you why you're wrong. If I go to McDonald's and I order an apple pie, and they're like, sorry, we don't have Dutch apple pie. We just have the one we make in our store.
That's different, though.
No.
That's a different version of a pie. It's like a fry pie. It doesn't count.
When I go to McDonald's and I say, do you have ice cream? And they go, yeah, you can get it as a McFlurry. Or I could get a milkshake as I drive and suck down a milkshake. I'm going to go with that because it's more convenient.
You can't eat ice cream while you drive?
No.
Come on, what type of amateur hour is that? What type of fat ass do you call yourself?
It's called, I would like to not end up in a ditch. I want to like not wreck while I'm eating because I'm like trying not to spill when it gets all drippy.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Come on.
McDonald's
these modern steering wheels now, I don't even have to touch them. No. Put a little pinky on there. It's fine.
I was going to say the McDonald's ice cream machine doesn't work half the time anyway, but if that's the case, the milkshakes aren't happening either, I guess. So.
All right, game show coming up in 2 minutes. Cowan, Man, and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're going to hit a 15-minute delay on eastbound 70 on the east side between 33 and Bryce Road. And we've got about a 10-minute slowdown on eastbound 33 between Refugee Road and Hamilton Road. This report is sponsored by Jackson Hewitt. It matters who does your taxes. Jackson Hewitt makes taxes feel like a yacht rock song. Get your max tax refund guaranteed. And new customers get $100 to switch. Don't miss the boat. Book an appointment with the experts today. Limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter, and spring's going to be here before you know it. I know it feels cold now, but before too long, you're going to be outside running around, jogging, wanting to do golf, explore time with your family. Get outside and do the things you love. Just be active. And listen, a lot of my friends, they're asking me about QC Kinetics joint treatments. They want to know if they should consider it for their joint pain. And if you're wondering, maybe you could be a good candidate, let's see if the answer is yes to any of these questions. Quality of life impacted by chronic pain, knees, hips, back, shoulders, other things. Trouble sleeping, walking, day-to-day movement? Check. Next, avoiding surgery, the pain, the downtime? Check. Most importantly, do you miss doing the things I talked about when the spring and summer are here? Check. Don't wait. If you answered yes to one or any of those, you'd be a great candidate. You can go in there, go to QC Kinetics, ask for their free consultation, find out what it's all about, learn about the latest advances in regenerative medicine. They've got locations in Dublin and Gehenna, or you can go to qckinetics.com/Columbus, or better yet, call 380-208-4544.
The Open Season Sportsman's Expo, presented by Progressive and Can-Am, March 14 to 16, heads to the Ohio Expo Center. Tickets on OpenSeasonSportsman'sExpo.com. Buy early and save. Be sure to check out Tacticam and Toyota Tundra, official cell cam and truck of the Expo.
Bobby Carpenter here for Germain Toyota. Swing by Germain Toyota and ask for Marcello and discover unbeatable deals and a wide selection of new and certified pre-owned Toyota vehicles. Visit them at germaintoyota.net. Germain Toyota on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Yes, we tried unplugging and then plugging them back in. It didn't help. This is Man and Bone.
Game show coming up in mere moments. All right, tonight we got a lot of stuff. Buckeye show, 6 o'clock, 2 big hours. Then at 8 o'clock, Buckeye basketball coverage starts. Last home game of the season, Buckeyes, Nebraska. So much on the line for both of these teams. The tip is at 9. And then after the game, Timmy Hall will be here for postgame. What are you feeling tonight, Timmy?
I think we get it done. What about you guys? I don't think it's going to be easy. They got to handle Bryce Williams, but I think there's enough in the tank. I'm hoping that the sickness has left the room, and even somebody, if Aaron Bradshaw's got another level, another thing he can give, it'll be huge. I think Devin Royal's due for a bigger game. I like their chances tonight at home.
Yeah, I feel like they have to know this. You lose this game.
You got to know. Yeah.
And your tournament hopes are basically hanging by a thread at that point.
The fight should be as good as we've seen all year.
Absolutely.
If not, there's a problem.
Absolutely.
Because I'm hoping they're not as sick as they once were, and those energy levels should be spiking. They should be popping tonight.
You know, even if you're sick, though.
Even if you are. You
still need another level. As the words of Disturbed said, down with the sickness.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if you're out there, if you're healthy enough to play, then we got to have Michael Jordan flu type games. We got to do it.
All right, game show time.
All right. The game show today is get to know your college hoops mascot.
All right, full disclosure, I suck at mascots. Go ahead.
Yeah, but some of these, I looked purposely for schools that we may not even, I barely
know them all.
Here.
I was asked.
I'll bat 1,000.
Timmy?
You're not playing,
I know.
Timmy.
I'll play along. It's fun.
He's an advisor.
All right. Well,
is the Syracuse orange on there? Because we had a sexual relationship.
No, but the Western Kentucky Hilltopper or whatever that is, whatever that guy is, he's on there. All right. Bryant University, home of the air conditioning people and or the pride of Smithfield, Rhode Island. Is Bryant University the Bryant Bulldogs or the Bryant Buccaneers? Bryant. Timmy, Timmy, don't answer.
No, Timmy doesn't get to answer.
Timmy, but do you know this one without? Of
course.
Okay, you already know. All right.
Now you're just trolling me with your of course. Everybody knows this.
No, not everybody.
I'm gonna
but
go.
I know.
Listen, looky here. I'm gonna go with the Bulldogs.
Is that right, Tim?
Yes.
Yes, it is. That's right.
It
is. Yeah,
Kiss
Bulldogs.
Peter Kiss was one of their hot players. They had a nice tournament run about 3 years ago.
It's Peter. It's Peter Chris.
Yes. Kiss.
Bulldogs first in the America East Conference. And I always say what they should do is make a hat for the America East Conference. Make America East again. That's what I say. They play tonight versus New Hampshire. So enjoy that. If
Ryan Day will be there.
Yeah, sure.
And his brother, who's a PI.
His PI lawyer brother. Next up, LaSalle University from Philly. Are they the Senators or the Explorers? The Ford Explorers. The LaSalle University.
I want to say they're the
Ford Explorers.
I want to say they're the Senators.
Little exploration. Philadelphia. Big Five. Man. Name the Big Five.
Gets the puppies in order. Yes. No, they're the Explorers. They take on George Mason tomorrow. They are 14th in the A10 right now. Bad. But maybe the tournament helps them out.
No.
Next up, University of New Orleans. Are they the Merchants or the Privateers?
University of New Orleans.
Timmy, do you know this one?
Yes.
You're a sick.
I want to. In your defense, Mike, I knew none of these. When I looked and purposely said, I don't know what this is, and then clicked on.
I'm going to go with the Merchants.
It's the Privateers.
Wrong.
They've won.
You didn't know either, Ted.
Yes, I did.
New Orleans.
I did not.
I'm just a touchdown behind, Timmy on these.
The New Orleans Privateers won 4 games this year. They are poo. So, no, bad. But whatever. Let them live. Next up, Northern Colorado. Oddly, from Topeka, Kansas. No, I'm kidding. They're from Greeley, Colorado.
Come on.
They are either the Bears or the Broncos, Northern Colorado. Which one is it? The Bears or the Broncos?
I mean, the Broncos have the association with Colorado.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a trick.
Oh, that's a thought.
I'm going to go with the Bears.
That's correct. Yes. They won, did Northern Colorado, the Big Sky regular season with a 15-3 conference record. They play Sunday in the Big Sky tourney. Opponent TBD, because they're waiting on, other games.
You can't sleep on TBD.
TBD, baby.
Same conference as the great Weber State.
They are. I figured
one of my alma maters.
You would know that.
He has many.
I like how you say that. Rothman can also say one of my many alma maters.
He has Indiana and KU.
You both went to KU together.
Right.
Not at the same time.
You guys hit the portal together.
Yeah, that's right.
Hanging out at Wesco Beach, me and Rothman.
Yeah. Next up, Lindenwood University from St. Charles, Missouri. Are they the Lions or the Lightning?
You're the Fighting Mark Burleys. I love St. Charles, Missouri.
There you go. Lindenwood University.
That's a good poll.
Lions or Lightning from Lindenwood?
Lions.
Yes. They play Morehead State tomorrow in the first round of the Ohio Valley Conference Tournament. And also, I have no idea where the Ohio Valley is because I thought it
incorporates.
I know. It's
a big region.
Right. It's
I didn't know that one. Full disclosure.
Oh, hey.
Didn't know that one.
Oh, hey. Good.
Loser. I'm a
Next
loser.
Next up, IU Indy. The artist formerly known as IUPUI.
Ooey
Ooey Pooey. But Purdue and Indiana dissolved their relationship. So now it's just Indiana University at Indianapolis. IU Indy, are they the Beavers or the Jaguars?
Jaguars.
Yeah.
Nice.
Jaguar.
You don't have Fort Wayne on this quiz, do you?
I don't.
They got a fun one.
Theirs is
Mastodons.
I was going to say Mastodons.
Yes.
One of my favorite metal bands. Yeah, Mastodon. Let's go. Anyway, they play, do the IU Indy team. They play Wright State tonight at 8 p.m. in the Horizon League tourney. Next up, UMass Lowell, named after Lowell Mather. That's just for you.
Yes, he was the mechanic who had to go into witness protection.
Is that Thomas Hayden Church?
That's right.
Is that him? Yeah, Thomas Hayden.
The fighting Lowell Mathers. UMass Lowell, are they the Riverhawks or the Thunderbirds?
I'm going to go with secret option C, the Roy Bigginses. Thunderbolts.
Riverhawks. Thunderbirds is wrong. Riverhawks is right. The Riverhawks are 6th in the America East Conference. Make America East again.
How do you know that? Timmy.
He's a psycho. He's a psycho, but he remembers.
Take that, Reimer.
They play tonight at 6 p.m. versus Maine. That's what we need to do next week. You and Reimer on like college basketball trivia just to see
My
battle for
name's
supremacy.
Rimmer.
No, not Rimmer, Jacob Reimer.
Oh.
Next up.
I don't know any of this.
East Tennessee State University, located in Johnson City, Tennessee. Are they the Buccaneers or the Tornadoes?
Buccaneers.
Yes. The Bucks, they're the 3 seed in the Southern Conference Tournament, where they will play Wofford Saturday at 6 p.m.
wheel.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. Texas, finally, last one. Texas A&M Corpus Christi, located in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. No, Corpus Christi. Are they the Demons or the Islanders of Corpus Christi? Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Think about the geography.
I was going to say
of Corpus Christi.
I'm going to say the Islanders.
Yes, there you go.
South Padre Island
There
out
you go.
there.
They will play Houston Christian in the Southland Tournament on Sunday. No one will watch that game. Thank you.
Doug Christie will.
Sure.
That's a second Doug Christie reference on the show today.
Christie's Pizza will too.
If you had that on your bingo card, congratulations
Corpus
to
Christi
you.
Pizza?
Who are they playing? Houston
Nut.
Christian.
Baptist.
Christian?
Houston Christian.
Oh, the Bobcats.
Hayden Christian. That's who they're playing. Hayden Christensen. Wait,
Best actor ever.
Are they the Houston Christian Bobcats? Is that right?
No, I have no idea.
You know what? If it is,
They're the Houston Nuts.
I like it.
That's good.
Hang on.
It's not good if you have to say that's good.
That sucks.
The Houston Christian Huskies. Oh, and I got to tell you.
When I think of Houston, I think of Huskies.
You need to look
Probably
at
a
this.
lot roaming around down there.
No, you need to look at this logo because it was like they said, give me the Yukon, but worse. Like it's like they had a kid draw in like high school. Just try to draw it from memory, and that's what they ended up with.
I wonder what the most used nickname is. I'm going to guess it's the Wildcats.
Yeah.
But there's got to be quite a bit of Huskies out there as well.
Yeah, Wildcats
Northern
is up there.
Illinois is a Husky.
Yeah.
Yukon, this one.
You got a lot of Eagles out there.
That's
you got
true
a lot
too.
of Cougars
Could
out
be
there.
Eagles.
Yeah.
Wildcats.
That's what I started it off with.
I know.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
I know. I was just thinking, did you mention Northwestern? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
that is
good.
one. Kentucky, Arizona, Weber State.
We don't get enough lynx, you know? That's a Wildcat. A lynx?
Yeah, there's got to be
Bobcat. We
I
got to
bet
do
there
more
is
of
a
that.
lynx.
Yeah.
Bobcats.
How about a Palace Cat?
Oh,
be
those
nice.
Those are interesting.
Yeah.
Do we have any ocelots out there?
Ooh,
Nice.
That should be one.
I like that. That would be good. The Ottawa Ocelots. Yeah. Make it happen.
From Ottawa, Kansas?
Sure. That's
small
exactly,
college
you knew
there?
exactly what I was thinking. Not the capital of Canada.
No.
No.
What about the Moose Jaw Molesters?
I mean, that's probably a website.
Little-known
where they've
club.
got, like a neighborhood watch site that's like, look out for these guys if you're around Moose Jaw.
The Nova Scotia Shelleys.
Did you know, Timmy, since you know everything, did you know the capital of Australia?
Melbourne?
No.
Dang it.
You'd think, right?
Sydney.
You'd think that
No,
too.
it's not.
No.
Apparently.
Auckland.
No.
That's New Zealand.
That's New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Perth.
Perth.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, we're almost
it's
that
not-
time of year where
it's
Skip
not.
Mossick's going to be frying up some Perth.
No, it's none of those. You know what it is? Canberra. Canberra.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
You know their nickname?
What's that?
Corn jerkers.
Stupid. The Canberra corn.
The Thads, the Fighting
Can I
Thads.
say something? I say it with all sincerity. This is one of them today.
Oh,
It really is.
Oh.
With all the pizza talk and the food talk and Teddy throwing out corn jerkers. This is one of them.
Yeah.
And I'll fight you if you don't think it is.
Oh, good.
All right.
Yeah.
Where's the Tylenol?
Take that, Christie's.
Back page.
Too
coming
high.
up. Coming up.
Let's go find your sister.
Ah! All right, it's not now. It left us. It's gone. It was there, fleeting. Now it's gone. It ain't
The
one of them.
blessing.
It ain't one of them.
Let him finish.
It's March and we're still making these references.
Oh,
Why?
that's never going away.
Why?
Doesn't matter what time of year
Merry
it is.
Christmas, movie house.
No, that's a different movie entirely.
It's Christmas time.
Let the boy watch.
Back page next. This ain't one of them. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should watch for an accident that's on the left shoulder of northbound 71, on the north side after 670, and things are moving a little slow on southbound 270, on the east outer belt between Main Street and I-70. This report is sponsored by Cordell & Cordell. Cordell & Cordell, Divorce and Family Law. Call 866-323-7529. That's 866-323-7529. Cordell & Cordell, a partner you can count on. CordellCordell.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Roll Up to Win is back at Tim Hortons. We're rolling out great prizes like a 2025 Ford Bronco, $500 daily jackpots, Xboxes, and more. You can earn rolls with your purchase of an eligible hot or cold beverage and favorite breakfast item. A whole new way to earn rolls this year. Visit your neighborhood Tim's and download the app for great food and more opportunities to roll up to win. No purchase necessary. Tim Hortons app required. See rules on app for details. Entered by 3/23/25. Sponsored by Tim Hortons.
1-800-GOT-JUNK makes space for possibilities.
When our clean, shiny truck arrives, it's the sign of a new beginning, a clean start, a breath of fresh air.
All the animals start giggling, a rainbow appears, and music fills the air.
Your best friend calls with happy news. Every table has fresh flowers on it, and your nights are full of candlelight.
We bring the springtime.
All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK
or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Get Eco.
Hey, Aaron. Hey, Jerry. You know, as much as I enjoy being a professional inventor, a few of my dream inventions still elude me.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Well, the bruiseless avocado.
Ooh.
The unlosable TV remote.
Could change the world.
And for you, Aaron, the uncloggable drain.
Get Eco.
Until you crack it, Jerry. You know our 93 free drain clearing offer is the next best thing.
Okay. Explain yourself.
Get Eco.
Our drain team will clear your drain for just $93. If we can't clear it, it's free. And we guarantee it'll stay clear for at least a year, or we will clear it again for free.
Get Eco.
We'll even send our little robot camera down there to make sure you don't have a larger problem that could cause more trouble in the future.
Get Eco.
You think your guys could bring that robot over to my place and help me find that TV remote?
I think that's impossible even for us.
Get Eco.
Eco, plumbers, electricians, and HVAC technicians.
GetEco.com.
Hey folks, Austin Ward here with Matt and Catherine. They made the decision to lose weight and improve their life together. Both dropped 33 pounds thanks to Awaken 180 weight loss.
She came home so excited one day and said, I heard about Awaken 180. I'm so excited. You have to try it with me. It's not medication. It's not a shot. It's food. You're going to make meals. And I think that was one of the biggest selling points.
What makes Awaken 180 different is the maintenance program. Just to know that you get that support gives me the confidence to keep going. I think it's important for people to know how much more fun it is to do it with a partner. Just to have the support system, it's so much more helpful.
It's going to change your life.
Thanks, guys. Like any goal, accomplishing it with someone sharing the same goal makes it twice as easy and twice as rewarding. Grab a coworker, friend, or spouse and make your 180 with the solution for weight loss. Online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Hi, here are some ways to listen to The Fan. You can download the Fan app or listen at home on your smart speaker or open up the iHeartRadio app or hold your head out the window and hear Common Man scream. Happy listening from the Dopes at The Fan.
Bats are us when dreams don't get in. Bats are us.
Right now, get $1,500 off a shower or tub replacement or $3,000 off a full bathroom remodel, plus low to no monthly payments. Call 380-225-BATH to schedule your free estimate or go to bathsareus.com. 380-225-BATH.
Bats are us when dreams don't get in. Bats are us.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance. Visit shelterinsurance.com and find an agent to help you choose the coverage you need. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Want to know anything about the Fans contest, how to win, or what's up for grabs? Check out 971thefan.com. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Buckeye Show.
Oh, look at you.
Well, Timmy gave me a Biscoff.
How is it?
It's a graham cracker.
Come on, don't do it like that.
It's not
delicious.
a graham cracker.
It's Biscoff.
What's wrong with you?
It tastes like a graham cracker. It's a
It
Biscoff.
does not taste like a graham cracker.
How did
It's
we
got
just
better flavor than that.
It tastes exactly like a graham cracker.
No,
Timmy,
it doesn't.
Timmy, we just did an hour and a half, 2 days in a row of like, oh yeah, the sauce from this place is a little too sweet for my taste. My sensitive little taste buds can't take the sauce at Christie's. But then it's like you give him a Biscoff and he's like, oh yeah, what is this, Golden Grahams? Graham cracker? Oh, Honey Maid? I don't know. Bah! Like just burp out anything you want about Biscoff. Eric Biscoff didn't die for you to disown him like this. How dare you?
Man. And if that Biscoff butter spread is not for you, I'm sorry.
That's right.
That is some delicious
That's
stuff.
not what this is, though.
Yeah, but
It's made from the essence of this
cookie and the flavor of the cookie.
Yeah.
Right. It's delicious. I'm not saying it's
is
bad.
Delicious.
I don't know what you're yelling at me for.
I don't know why.
I like it.
You're making this out to be just a typical run-of-the-mill Honey Maid.
Oh, Doritos, Lay's, Ridges.
What's the difference?
Get out of here.
Doritos
Don't be
and
stupid now.
Chips,
is the
You're
same.
being dumb now.
Right?
Yeah, you are. You said it.
This is one of life's
Stupid.
great cookies.
Stupid F.
Lotus Biscoff.
F you.
I brought
That's what
one
I
of
say.
these. So I brought the package in, and they're individually wrapped. So they're in the 2-pack like you'd get on the airplane. And as I was walking in, Neil Sika, he's actually here doing some editing work.
He is? Why didn't you say hello?
Because he's busy. He's in the studio.
That's just rude. You come in, you say hello.
He knows the on-air light is on, and
We're
you're
doing
working.
the show.
He's a professional. You're professionals. He's back there working. But I saw that his on-air light was off. I popped in and wanted to give him a treat. And what was on the countertop that he had already consumed? A pack of Biscoff.
Yeah.
So he smiled wide.
It's
and was
Sika
pleased.
approved.
Yeah.
Certainly
Oh,
is.
it's very good.
Sika flies a lot.
I'm
He
glad
has a lot of
he
Biscoff.
survived that atmosphere in New England the other night.
Oh,
Very
it was
cold and
yeah.
windy.
That was nice to hear Neil Sika on the broadcast for Apple. It's nice to hear him doing crew games. Whenever they do that with him, I'm always a fan.
Sika's got a hefty schedule coming up this year in 2025. Lots and lots of games.
Good.
Yeah, tons of games.
He deserves it.
He does.
I don't know if he does or not.
I'll say he does.
What do you mean? He deserves everything. You're talking about Neil?
Yeah.
Neil's great.
I mean, I like Neil.
He
I
deserves
don't
it.
know him that well outside of here, though.
I
Could
know
just be
him
a
very
horrible
well.
person.
I do. He's not. He's good.
You know what you would like? You would like Neil for lots of reasons. Good guy.
No, I do like Neil.
But one of the things you guys could get together on is his love of Pearl Jam. He has seen Pearl Jam like
Pearl Jam.
dozens
That's right.
of times.
Oh, me and Neil.
That's right.
I feel like he may have seen them close to 20 times, like if not more.
More.
And he's got like it was this date in this city, and they played these songs. Like he's a recall that's unbelievable.
Not just Pearl Jam, but he's well versed in that era, that genre of music that both you and I like as well. Like Gin Blossoms, all the different great 90s bands, some of the deeper stuff, Better Than Ezra, all those guys. And he's a great golfer. I can play golf with Neil.
There you go.
And have a good time playing different courses.
Does he have the stick man tattooed in his tramp stamp area?
Yes.
Yes.
I seen it when he bent over to pick up his tee.
I seen it.
I seen
You
it.
did.
He's
That's right.
a southpaw with the moose jaw molesters.
What? Oh, that's right. From last segment. I forgot.
From Moose
already.
Jaw.
Already forgot about it.
Up there,
Nothing
Everybody
like
wishes they could forget about this show.
Nothing
I'll tell you
like
that.
the Canberra Crank Yankers or whatever they were called.
The corn jerkers.
I'm sorry.
What is coming
So
up
much
on the
better.
Buckeye Show tonight?
We have 2 full hours to get you ready for the Buckeyes in Nebraska. We'll talk about a lot of other things before that time as well. Some Ohio State Buckeyes speaking to our team at the Fan at the NFL Combine. We'll hear from Will Howard on the show. We'll talk some college hoops with our guy Rhyme Time, who we mentioned in the 7 o'clock hour. March Madness it's coming. It is coming quick. And next Sunday, Selection Sunday, one of my favorite days.
All right, Buckeye Show and then Buckeye basketball coverage. Buckeyes with their home finale against Nebraska. Coverage starts at 8 right here on the Fan. Back page.
The Back Page. The Back Page with Common Man and T-Bone.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Bone.
Well, man, some sad news if you're a fan of Green Day and you live in Australia, specifically Gold Coast, Australia, because Green Day was supposed to play a show there, the final leg of their Saviors Tour in Australia, but they had to cancel it due to Cyclone Alfred. Apparently, there's a cyclone bearing down on that part of Australia. They made the announcement on their Instagram story saying, we're sorry we were supposed to play. They're supposed to play tomorrow, I guess.
Alfred.
But again, I don't know if tomorrow in Australia is like past tense already because of the time difference. Ew! You understand it's like an international date line involved. Anyway, the point is they said, hey, sorry, we're not going to be able to do that. Stay safe out there. There are no words right now on refunds or rescheduling, but they have to play a show in Mumbai for Lollapalooza, India on Sunday. So they're not going to get to reschedule it this week. Who knows when they'll actually make it happen. Cyclone Alfred is expected to make landfall between Brisbane and Sunshine Coast on Thursday or Friday.
I once had a romantic tryst with someone named Cyclone Alfred.
Is that
yes,
right?
The winds were strong and my levees broke open wide.
I'm sure
if
they
you
did.
know what I mean.
I think we could all.
We could not consume the floodwaters.
Oh, there aren't enough. There's not a canal big enough to contain it. That didn't make any sense. Sorry, Queen.
When you say canal, it reminded me of when Mel Kappa Jr. says canal.
Oh, Queen?
Oh, God. Don't the Mel.
All right. Buckeye Show's next. See you tomorrow. Think this show is stupid today? Wait till tomorrow. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got a couple-minute delay on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between 161 and Cleveland Avenue. And you're going to hit a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 between 71 and 315. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Eat Lux your way with the new $5 Classic, $7 Supreme, and $9 Discovery Lux Cravings boxes from Taco Bell. At participating stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
They're trained. They're fired up. Let's do it. When you need heat, they can't be beat. They're Ohio State's undefeated heating and cooling team. For plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling, there's only one team. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results. Call the Waterworks at 614-232-2222 or visit them online at thewaterworks.com. A proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
This is a Craver service announcement. Stop what you're doing and get 10 cheese sliders for a new low price of just $7.99. Your choice of melty American, spicy jalapeno, or cheddar cheese. Only $7.99 for 10 cheese sliders. White Castle. Follow your crave.
No matter where you are, Coughlin is there, in store or online. CoughlinCars.com. 13 new car brands, over 1,000 pre-owned vehicles, 16 convenient locations for sales, service, and parts, plus 4 state-of-the-art collision centers. CoughlinCars.com. Shop locally owned, CoughlinCars.com. Coughlin has the car for you.
If your garage door is so lopsided that it looks like it could open from the left to the right, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For 30 years, transforming the look of people's homes with beautiful Clopay doors for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
New treatments for joint pain are here. By now, you've heard about regenerative medicine. If you're wondering if you're a good candidate, answer these questions. First, does chronic pain in your knees, hips, shoulders, or other joints keep you from doing the things you enjoy? Golfing, jogging, time with the family. Does it hurt doing the things you need to do? Like getting out of bed, sleeping, working, and walking. And finally, do you want to avoid surgery and all of the pain, long recovery, and uncertainty that comes with it? If you answered yes to any of those, you need to call QC Kinetics now. Learn about exciting advancements in regenerative treatments that can give you long-lasting pain relief with no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. Get your free consultation today. Call QC Kinetics. That's QC Kinetics. Here's the phone number.
Call now, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544.
Uline is expanding in Ohio with a 1.4 million square foot building, and they're looking for exceptional people to get this location up and running. The company has seen decades of growth, creating a stable work environment employees can count on. Warehouse workers earn pay starting from $25 an hour, plus substantial bonus programs and great benefits. They also offer multiple shifts and schedules to fit your life. Check out current Aetna job opportunities at uline.jobs/Ohio.
Do you realize making the minimum monthly payments on your credit cards, it'll take nearly 20 years to pay them off? What if I told you there's a way for you to get them all paid off in just a matter of weeks? Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Imagine wiping out all of your credit cards. Here's where you go. AFLcash.com. That's AFLcash.com. Advantage First Lending is the easy button for tapping in to hundreds of thousands of dollars in your home equity. That's not the bank money, it's your money. Listen, your home, the value is way up. And now AFLcash.com has a super fast, hassle-free program that lets you turn that equity into cash. People who do this are living their best life, their credit card debt free, with cash left over for other stuff like home improvements, maybe a vacation. See how much money you can get now. Go to AFLcash.com or call 844-394-CASH. That's 844-394-CASH. Say goodbye to greedy credit card companies. That's AFLcash.com.
Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 1209177. Subject to lender approval. NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Home values in Columbus are sky high, and you have a ton of equity. Your financial advisor thinks the market has peaked. So if you're thinking about selling, it's time. Except for two things. High interest rates will burn you on a new home loan, and you're not ready to move. Savvy financial advisors suggest Truehold's new Sell and Stay program. It's ingenious because they buy your home now while its value is high, but you can stay in your home as long as you want with an easy, affordable lease. Smart, right? Truehold will make you a solid cash offer, not a lowball offer like the others. It's based on your home's current value. The cash is yours to travel, pay off bills, or secure your retirement. And again, you can stay in your home with a comfortable lease. Truehold covers property taxes, insurance, and maintenance. See how much Truehold will pay for your home today. Call 1-855-300-9993 or visit Truehold.com. The smarter, faster way to cash out your home's value without moving. That's Truehold.